Alright, audio's on, I believe. We'll just have to double check it. And if so, we'll keep a monitor on the actual quality of the stream with our kilobytes.
I'm eyeballing it.
Hello, Internet.
We're here, Internet. I'm just having to wander around back to this side for once.
We're backwards again.
Yup. So, Jed couldn't make it, so we did not do a Tears of Kairos because he is currently in Dallas doing the trainings.
Woo.
Also, Nate is still MIA, so
I don't know. I gotta get a hold of him again.
hopefully, I mean,
Well, he's a cryptid.
well,
I didn't think he existed the first 6 months I lived here.
Yeah.
this is true, but also he's a basketball coach, and basketball, like football, is going to be Friday night. Basketball, we play him whenever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But it's a special night.
Shush.
No. It's Miro's birthday.
Birthday!
Eh.
You enjoy it or you don't get pie.
Oh.
Yay.
Oh.
Revelry. Enjoyment.
Oh my God.
Happiness.
Open your damn presents.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, so, guys been given presents. I got this one from Spence, so I'll open it first. Ooh, I'm not putting that on stream, but thank you. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, way too wow. But wow, thank you.
Easy.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Oh, wow.
And then the one that our child insisted I opened this morning, and I completely forgot.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Because he wrote on it for you.
Alright, from Dad. Or for Dad.
Oh, it's cute little foxes.
Oh, he did. He wrote his name so good.
Mm-hmm. He wrote "Happy Birthday, Dad" on the front of the envelope.
Yes, he did.
Adorableness.
That signature inside is much better. He's getting much better at handwriting.
Yes, he is.
And then there is a moving blanket next to me.
It's just a mimic.
It's a present.
Oh,
It's
if there's a
another present.
mimic, hell no. We leaving. We getting up out this bitch if there's a mimic.
Cookie tin mimic.
You know what? No, that's a lie. I will fight a mimic. I paid for this house.
Right?
Like,
Exactly.
What you didn't know is you paid for a mimic.
You can just repet the mimic.
And I will just keep intimidating it to be a house until I can sell it again and get my equity. The barbarian stare at the mimic that's posed as a beer stein. The intimidation roll from the barbarian for it to stay a beer stein until it finishes. Alright, yay, this is heavy. Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice. I can replace the Ryobi one I got. So I got
Hashtag sponsor us, DeWalt.
hashtag I will be the DM of DeWalt Tools. I will accept payment in a planer.
You do need one. We're
Yay.
paying for one.
Hey.
Huh? Oh no, I ain't paying for one. That's
You
$600.
put it on the floor. I don't want it in front of me all night.
It's off screen.
It's in. I need to see.
Right here. Where's the envelope Spence gave us?
Yeah, one more.
Just all of a sudden, nah.
There's like your crinkles. Is there cheese? Is there cheese?
Ooh.
That is from my family.
Oh,
They're
wow.
also sending me something you just didn't get here yet.
Nice. So 24-inch 2-for-1 blades. Yay.
Ooh, nice.
One shot nerd.
Yes, also, make sure, because I did this last Christmas and didn't realize it till I finally had to change out a circular saw blade. We bought 6.5 inch instead of 7 1/4. Don't put a 6.5 on a 7 1/4.
No.
No.
But it cuts well.
Might kill you.
It doesn't stop well.
It needs to stop. It's kind of important.
That centripetal force, man.
Yep.
Whoop.
Nope.
Zooming.
I like gas marker.
The top. Nope. There we go. That probably
Happy
is
birthday,
probably
honey.
need to clip that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
You're
Love
welcome.
you.
So I'll go ahead and tell
No, wrong button. I can't see for shit.
this button.
Tell me when I'm there. Tell me when I'm there.
Now,
You're there.
hopefully we got it. If not, I'll go back and do it.
It's
Oh, we're at 12:24 now, y'all.
Yeah.
That is $200 more than the last time I looked at it.
Woo.
Ooh,
Thank you so much, people.
nice. So, I will tell the two of y'all, I gave my Monday night game a gift. One player knows what it is. 4 players don't know what it is. And we don't get to play this Monday because we will be in Baton Rouge. And one player is under threat of character and or real people death.
Oh.
If he tells everybody else what he realized they are dealing with.
Do you know how much of a heart attack Claire and I were having? Like, we were messaging each other back and forth. Oh my god, what the fuck?
I will talk to y'all when she's not in the room about it.
I gathered as
Okay,
much.
we gathered as much.
I broke.
Secrets are had.
I broke the character that figured out.
You broke everybody because we're like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh no, that's great. The what the fuck is happening is what I intended. The mind-blanking fear of the person who knows what you are now dealing with and their character knows sort of what you are dealing with.
Yeah, except he's just erupting the ground, not telling us.
Yeah, he made the ground explode to get at whatever it was.
And then came in it.
And the only thing that gave the rest of the party a hint is I gave a deck save.
Is it just text it?
Oh.
Anyway, so we will be playing Monster of the Week because that's the easiest thing to throw together so we can still have a stream going. For the people at home and for the party, I actually filled out 2 whole pages for this game.
Oh my
Wow.
god,
Oh,
2
no.
pages? We might die.
This is true. So, I need all 3 of you to roll me a d6 to see who is going to go first.
6.
2.
2. Okay. So, Sybil, you're at your house.
It's always Sybil.
Where is your house now?
Come here.
Has your home moved? in-
Child! Stop!
Tiny horses
Sit
in the
down.
background.
It's the hellhounds bringing me back to the surface.
No, you're just being drugged back by little Sebastian, who went somewhere that no one expected him to.
I mean, her home is Montana, but she stays in
Okay,
the
so you.
safe house in New Orleans.
Okay, so she's at the Conclave house in New Orleans.
Yeah.
There is a blinking light upon the side of the phone. That means that you don't have an answering machine because you will blow that the fuck up.
Yeah.
Even if it was one from the 80s, it still actually used real cassette tapes.
Yeah.
You tried microfiche one time. Little son of a bitch Eduardo has not fully forgiven you because it took him that long to get it out of the ceiling tiles. So, there's a light blinking that notifies you that there are some messages, an answering service that you have. Such an institution survives solely because of magical individuals who cannot use regular technology. In fact, there's also a whole thing of gobmail, where there are goblins that you can pay to run an email account for you, and then
I
read
unsubscribed from that because.
just a goblin. It says big, 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 big in the title, so I'm gonna click it.
No!
Oh wow,
I-
wow! It's all there are like 80 windows.
Oh no.
Wow.
I am
God.
not paying for you to get the virus off it. I know that much
I
about
do
computers.
have a question of clarity on what year is it?
It is about.
I need to know what what time appropriate or
Okay,
inappropriate.
we are looking
shenanigans
at
we
we
It's
are
a couple
looking at
months after the last time.
we're looking at it's a
And
couple
I
months.
Can't remember.
Okay, I dropped Dirty Dog Daniels in the teaser.
That's fair.
So this means
somewhere between what 2000 and now.
it's somewhere a little bit after. It's like it's around 2018. This
Okay.
is the happening has not occurred yet. So I will let me just go ahead for the internet for my
Pandemic
players.
has not happened.
The happening, the uncomfortableness
Okay.
has not occurred yet because I will not run a game that is dealing with that until we are far enough away from it that it's not still ripping open a wound on somebody.
Perfectly
It's not
fair and
over,
valid.
so.
Fair.
Oh no, and to be fair, it's not over. It's not. Go get your booster if you can. Please.
That reminds me, I gotta find a place to get a booster.
We do too. We also gotta
We
get
do
Chaos Muffin his
Yeah.
we were waiting for Moderna, but that doesn't seem
I
to be
think I
happening.
had Johnson originally, so.
I wish we could have gotten Johnson because that was 1 versus 2 jabs, and I hate needles.
Well, maybe it was 5. I had 2 OGs, and then I haven't been able to get in for a booster since, even though I really have needed them. So
So we needed to. Anyway.
So you have a blinking light.
Okay. I will pick up the phone and call the answering service to get my messages.
Okay. Hear a voice. Hey, Sybil, it's Idol. I got a phone call. I got a phone call from over there near you from a place named Harrisonburg. I looked it up on the computer. Abby had to look it up on the computer. I don't like all the buttons. Anyway, there's... I said I was busy because, like, it's logging season. And we actually have permits for a couple redwoods.
Oh, shit.
They're already dead. But we just need to cut them down, and we can actually harvest enough. Because, I mean, the thing with the redwood is, like, it dies up at the top.
Fast forward.
And it's going to... No, it takes, like, 8 years to get... And then it's only halfway
Fast
through.
forward.
By the time it makes it to the roots.
Fast forward. Son of a bitch.
Fucking beautiful.
Anyway, so, like... I said I have a friend that's a private investigator in that state, and then I remembered you killed her.
Oh.
So you're gonna have to be the private investigator.
No, that dumbass in Chicago was a PI, not me.
So his name is Deputy Gerald.
Gerald or Gerald?
Georald for the player. Georald. Gerald.
That is
Mousy. Mausy. Pronounced Mousy.
Okay.
He's a deputy down there. Their sheriff is on vacation to the Cancun. That's what he said. I don't know where the Cancun... I know where Cancun is. But the Cancun, it beeps. And then the next message picks up. Seems I got cut off.
I've been talking about redwoods for 30 minutes.
Anyway, so I've also got a license to get some sycamore and mahogany. And there's some asshole in your neck of the woods that seems to have already bought a healthy portion of it. He charged it to a R Guru on a credit card. Yeah, anyway, like, they said there's been a bunch of car accidents and they seem weird. So, I remember your uncle has a car. And so I assume you know stuff about them. I just Bifrost everywhere because, like, I don't need that. I got a work truck for looks.
My uncle has a car.
Like, I think one of them had a Thunderbird.
Why does everybody
One of them
call
was
me?
talking about... No, I think they were talking about Thunderbirds.
I know, shut up.
Anyway, yeah, it's over there. It's on Highway 8. It's like a little bit above that really bad place, Gina, that we went that one time and dealt with the not quite werewolves. So I'm gonna go. Click. Sorry, and my child's running around in the background.
But that was in the background of loggers.
So
Just
it was all
one
the
log.
trees.
One of the loggers just runs by. Got an iPad!
Is there any other messages?
Someone wanted to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh, God.
They really need to filter out these messages. Oh my god.
There's also one for somebody running for Senate.
No.
He started singing "You're My Sunshine" in the background.
I'm gonna curse him. I'm gonna curse him.
By the way, anybody that's from this state, they know who I'm talking about. And fuck that guy.
I'd still rather call a crackhead.
Let's get the Soggy Bottom boys on the phone too.
With $1 trillion somewhere.
Is you is, or is you ain't, my
My
constituents.
Oh.
Oh,
My
oh.
constituency.
Here's the thing is, you take Homer Stokes and Pappy O'Daniel, You shake them in a mixer with the Texas governor from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and out pops out a very drunk diesel punk preacher that I've played for years.
Yep.
Doesn't help that two of those men are the same actor. Anyway, so you now know Harrisonburg, Deputy Gerald Mousy.
How far away is Harrisonburg from New Orleans?
It is. I'll go ahead and tell you. Harrisonburg is on Highway 8,
Alright.
which is northeast of Gina.
It's probably a couple 3 hours.
It's about 2.5, 3 hours.
I
Because
don't
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, there is
What
not.
did they call Idol?
Damn.
3.5 hours.
All right.
It is about 45-minute north of
'Cause-
Natchez and Faraday.
So yeah, what you got to do is you got to drive over to Baton Rouge. Then you're going to have to cross, and then you're going to have to go up on those back roads up towards Faraday. Or you can just go ahead and hop on 55 North, go up into Mississippi, and cut over. There is no.
65 is the best. Is the best
You,
way to
you
go.
see who you are describing?
I'm sorry to describe to the internet. I live in the state of Louisiana. If you're in New Orleans, you can either go north, or you can go west, or you can go east.
Or you can go across Ponce
But you
Creek.
cannot go northeast. You cannot go northwest. You can't do any of that because literally, when you get to the Mississippi River near Baton Rouge, we got one. There's a reason, like you watch movies like set in the 1920s and 30s. I'm gonna get you a bridge that goes across the Mississippi River, and everybody's like, "We'll vote for Huey Long." It's because we literally didn't have ways to get across the damn river that cuts our state in half.
I mean, it is almost a mile wide.
To be fair,
It's a big ass river.
I do love that occasionally you get a dumbass that tries to, like, I'm going to swim across it, and then the coast,
then another dumbass, then another dumbass, then it came the dumbass trio.
and then all of a sudden, the Coast Guard is sitting there doing this. Fuck. And just goes ahead and goes out there. We're going to collect a body, or we're going to...
What is that blocking my
New
clip
affiliate.
button?
Okay. New affiliate offer 2 free months of... No. Close. It's trying to offer us shit we don't need. Because Adobe is a fucking asshole. Anyway, so you've gotten this call.
We promise we can focus. We have brains.
Eduardo, can you please bring me the phone book?
I got the Rolodex.
I forgot Eduardo something.
Is the Harrisburg Sheriff's Office in there?
I got a Eddie Harrisonburg.
No.
I got the NOLA Police Department.
No, I need the Harrisonburg.
I got 5 different attorneys with Harris in their name.
No. Okay.
The best part is
just gonna-
it's only 2 firms.
Yeah. Hold on. Son of a bitch!
What happened to Eduardo?
You hear some shuffling, and then you just see this little Cogsworth pulling a phone book much bigger than him.
I walk over, I pick it up. Thank
One
you.
of his little face hands that makes his mustaches bent funny.
Oh.
Ah!
Paul's better than being broke. Thank you.
I'm 30 seconds off now. I'm gonna go whine to myself in private. You good, Neysa?
Yeah. This is funny.
It's called a crank job.
I pick up phone book and I look up the Harrisonburg
It is Harrisonburg.
Sheriff's Office. And I will call that number.
Rings. All of a sudden picks up Deputy Mousy.
Yes, Deputy Mousy. My name is Sybil Benoit. I was told.
Oh, you're the one that Idol talked to me about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go bowling back when he did logging down here. Tall fella,
Mm-hmm.
won't shut up talking about hardwood.
Yeah.
Mildly inappropriate.
Unintentionally, but yes.
Has a crazy girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, you haven't played that many games with Abby. She's
Abby's
the pararomantic.
Oh, I've met her a couple times.
I'm a little
I
confused
just
why
wouldn't-
Idol contacted Idol about some car accidents.
Well, mostly it's because we found a car wrapped around an oak tree, and the velocity at which it would have hit, by my understanding of graduated high school physics, is that the tree ought to be broke.
The tree not broke.
Tree not broke. Car wrapped Beetlejuice style around a tree.
Can't quite get that reference, but I can get the picture.
Well, you ain't seen Beetlejuice?
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Oh no, we got a drive through. They play it every so often. It's great. Batman's in it. Batman is Beetlejuice.
Which one?
The only Batman.
I don't know a whole lot about movies. I know there's a whole lot of Batmans.
There is only one Batman, and he was in a movie in the 1980s. They then replaced him with a bitch.
Or that girl that owns the cafe down there will probably have opinions. Anyway, so you think this is a paranormal occurrence then?
A souped up Mustang GT is tied in a knot around a 150-year-old oak tree in a manner to which my brain cannot affix a definitive answer of why. So I'm assuming it's spooky. And Idol said his dad was a god, and I thought at first maybe he was talking about Charlemagne the god, but he's younger than Idol. I think.
Pretty sure he is.
So, yeah, we need somebody to come down. Coroner kicked the bodies and said they were dead.
What?
The coroner came down, kicked the bodies, said they were dead.
Kick the bodies. Is that how your coroner usually?
That's how 90%. Coroners are an elected position. I don't know if you know this.
I was not aware of this.
I was aware of this, and I feel that it's bullshit. But also, I kind of want to see if I could ever get elected to be coroner.
Yeah, so you can be elected. You get elected to be parish coroner, and all you got to do is just go, "Yep, dead." That's what ours does, and he served 5 consecutive terms.
Okay.
We'll have to elect a new one to kick his body to tell us that he's dead, though, I'm pretty sure. Because, what happened? Oh, hold on. Michael, what happens if the coroner dies? What? Like, who comes out and kicks the bodies and says if they're dead or not? If the coroner's dead, do we got to hold a special election to decide? Shit, I don't know. Maybe the sheriff gets to do it? What about maybe fire? Oh, fuck the fire department. They cheated at the Battle of the Badges last year. Fuck them. They hooked the fire truck up to the tug-of-war line, and all we got's a goddamn SUV. Fuck the fire department.
God damn it.
You were just hearing this bickering for about 2-3 minutes.
Deputy? Deputy.
Hold on.
Nazi.
Is it cheating if the fire department uses the truck, even if they have it listed as a member with its own name?
Sure.
They call it Spencer McFire Pants.
Yeah, we don't have shit like that where I'm from. Anyway, so...
They don't got fire trucks in New Orleans? No wonder that city burned down in my Louisiana history class.
They have fire trucks. I'm not from here originally.
Oh yeah, it sounds like you're from Wisconsin or Minnesota, somewhere up there in Yankeetown.
I'm from Montana, but...
That's only in Red Dawn. That ain't real.
Well, then apparently I'm not real. Do you want help or not?
Yes, ma'am.
You're really not going to believe the ranch my family's got.
Is it like regular or caliente
Bison.
ranch?
Oh my god.
They make bison ranch in bottles? Michael!
I really should have said buffalo.
Michael!
Hang up, Sybil.
Michael, run down to the Family Dollar, see if they got
It's the Dollar Tree.
bison ranch. I need to know this
Well,
for science.
Deputy, it's like a horse ranch. We raise them. A buffalo, the big fuzzy cow
Oh,
looking
well,
things.
you said buffalo. Buffaloes are one thing. Bisons are like a fictional creature from Game of Thrones.
They're the same damn thing. At first I thought this was going to
Do
be
y'all
not
raise
so stupid
aurochs?
redneck. What?
You raise aurochs or coos?
No. They raise those here, I think, somewhere.
I heard they have them up in Bastrop.
Anyway.
We played them in a state championship.
I thought I was dealing with that. That's so stupid right now. Anyway, so you want me to come to Harrisonburg and figure out what spooky things are happening.
Yes'm.
Okay.
At least do it. We need you to get here fast. One of the preachers is getting kind of antsy about it. And, like, he's trying to start, like, a 5th revival in a row about this. And all of us, like, I love Jesus. But, like, in moderation.
I'm not monotheistic.
Monotheist. They have a pill for that.
I'm agnostic.
They make a pill for that, too. It's blue.
I'm gonna end up killing this man. I'm gonna get kicked out of the conclave because I killed this man. It's all internal thoughts like, fuck my life. I'm going to kill a normie and I'm gonna get kicked out of the conclave.
I just want to go to a revival now. Please. Let's go.
Alright, well,
Peace
you'll
of
have to give
revival.
me some time to get up there. Like I said, I'm not originally from here and I need to find...
Alright, well, this is where you go. And he proceeds to give you the most ass-backwards directions on how to get there.
Thank you, Deputy. I'll see you when I can't. Click! Son of a bitch!
Eduardo, I need you to stay down here. I'm going to fire up the computer upstairs, and I'm going to print you a map quest.
Thank you.
Map
I need to
quest.
see if I can...
Map quest in 2018. Damn.
Bottle gnomes, convey me. And you just see a little son of a bitch Eduardo do this, and these little rolling gnomes.
Really?
And they get him to the stairs. Oh shit! I forgot y'all don't go up this.
He needs one of acorn
Do you need me to
chair
take you up the
lifts.
stairs?
Yeah, that the little.
No, I got this.
It goes.
I pick him up. And
Oh no, you can't get near the computer.
Well, you're not having turned it on yet. Just put you at the top of the stairs, so you don't take 6 hours.
You judging me because I got little legs.
I just watched you
Oh
take
my God.
how long to go up one step?
It's not my fault that someone blew up the dumbwaiter.
Why are you looking at me?
You've been here since it happened.
I didn't do it. Pretty sure it was the little blue one.
It just rolls off angry.
Aww.
They're all blue and there's one purple one.
That was purple.
Yeah, Okay.
No, I thought one was green.
No, one's purple because y'all blew the Calvin weed smoke into that one.
No, it ate the brownie.
Oh yeah, it ate Calvin's brownie, and it has never stopped being high because it doesn't have a liver or any type of bodily function to process.
They somehow shoved themselves into the dryer, so it wasn't me.
One of them just falls out of the fucking. One falls out the fucking ice maker now for no reason. Congratulations.
Why did my mother give me these?
Shit, she regifted that. She regifted that shit.
Oh.
Yeah. That's how that goes.
Anyway, so what are you doing now, Sybil?
I guess while he is printing me directions, I'm going to ascertain a car to go up to Harrisonburg.
Very
All
good.
right. Now, moving on from you, because I thought you were going to call somebody, which would have made my job easier.
Okay.
But you're in a car
No.
now. No, you're in a car. That's like an 8-hour process. We're done with you for now. I love you, but you know what it's like to try to go deal with rental stuff. It's bull crap. They're gonna be like, "Do you want to buy this insurance?"
Rewind.
Okay.
What am I gonna ask him?
Who are you calling? We got 2 other people at the table.
Okay.
Okay, so you just Sybil's off trying to rent a car. So, Nadine,
Mm-hmm.
you're with a secret organization.
Yep.
Don't you have to roll at the start of the game?
No, I do not. I don't have to roll at the start of the game.
I
That
thought-
is only with a deal with the agency that if that I need to request help.
Okay, I thought there was something you had to roll at the beginning with that. So, remind me of your Apparently
Okay.
there's just kung fu in the background. Remind me about your agency, Nadine.
My agency is basically kind of like, we are sort of like our agency is basically, we have a lot of cover identities, and then we are a recognized authority in the supernatural world of Monster Hunter and stuff.
I forgot to get a pencil. Neysa, would you grab me one? Also, dear, would you check the child? And maybe
Pencil.
so I don't have to steal yours.
I have another one. I'm always prepared.
And a sweet baby hazel instead, so it probably won't explode. I'll get this one that's underneath me.
This is how we are on stream, people.
Professional.
And then I'm just looking out. Okay. So our resources are, we have lots of cover identities, and we are basically in recognized authority. But our red tape is hostile superiors and interdepartment rivalry.
Okay, so you work for Twitter currently.
Oh. So basically, then that Nadine's position is basically kind of like she is sort of like combat medic specialist, kind of like scout, but she is also on that she also has a ulterior job of basically tracking down rogue. That she also has a job of tracking down rogue agents, and a certain Ladarius Jackson had became rogue.
Okay, your superior, a one Miguel.
Did you throw that over the dog, or is he?
Miguel
What?
Superior.
Not Juan Miguel, but one. His name it's one Miguel
Okay.
Hunt.
Okay.
Calls you into his office,
All right.
and there is a manila folder on the desk and a envelope, a standard issue black envelope, which is going to be the allotment that you have to accomplish this, like more or less your realistic spending monies and other accoutrements to be normal McNormalson for where you're going.
So what can I do for you, love?
Well, yes, the situation at hand is one of the targets we've been keeping an eye on because of Agent Ladarius's contacts. Yes, I am trying to do my white man voice.
Well, you're only 3/4 white man, so
Anyway, but
beige.
one of this is not beige, okay? Like I'm slightly above pasty.
He's a quarter Mexican.
Anyway, so one of Agent Ladarius's contacts is moving after receiving a phone call and then making a phone call towards Harrisonburg, Louisiana. We need you to go keep an eye on that to see if she's possibly meeting him.
Alrighty then we can try to get that rogue, we can try to get him back and question him about why in the world that he basically ran off during mission and left me almost for dead up against that weird like wolf Cerberus.
The Wolferus, yes.
Yes.
Wolferus.
It's better than the Cerbopine. That's confusable with another creature that we've come in contact with. Currently being held at a undisclosed location, and it is at a Thuriel level.
I can help you.
Okay. That I can basically see what I can do.
Now, our reports on this one is that they are a magus and could be considered extremely dangerous. We know that she is responsible for the death of at least one other individual.
Kill you and not do nothing.
What is a magus? Because I'm not privy to the effects of
A
magic.
war mage.
Oh,
Wizard.
war mage.
Blood magic.
Fuck you, no.
Throwing you under bus.
An occultist thaumaturgist force of danger.
Okay.
Able to spit spells faster than rap god can be uttered.
Faster than Eminem?
Okay,
Impossible.
here's the deal. I really want there to be a Dresden game and Eminem is actually a mage, and the reason he's dangerous, he's like, but it's just fireballs going off everywhere. It's like,
Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, so then do we have the name of this magus?
there are several redacteds on here, but we do know that they have answered to the name Benoit, and that this one is loosely connected to a Theodore Benoit that we have files on from about a century ago. Stop pushing the bag, Dewey. It's
Okay.
not for you.
Alrighty then. I see what I can
She
do.
is to be considered extremely dangerous and judgmental.
That's because I deal with idiots.
I mean that I
We
am
will
extreme-
allot you the use of one individual that we currently have locked up.
Damn it.
locked up.
I got caught.
We're talking about cell 6525-Sexy Pants.
Jesus Christ.
The
what?
one we caught at Mardi Gras 3 years ago.
Oh, fuck. Really? Is that the one we got to use? Fine.
Yes. The rest of them are currently occupied.
Fine.
Harley has stolen several for a mission in Oklahoma, and we have just lost contact for like a year over that. Chris, get your game up and running, bitch. Love you.
Love you too. Well, very well. I mean, then that I basically know the parameters. Basically, know.
I'm going to hand you, other than what's in the envelope,
Mm-hmm.
slides across a oblong black, or I should say a black rectangular object
You put me on a kill switch.
that has one button on it.
Damn it.
Suicide Squad!
This
Suicide
feels
Squad!
like a
Suicide
kill
Squad!
switch.
And on the button it says, if necessary.
All right, duly noted. And then that she is gonna,
Big whoop.
and then that you know that she is gonna tuck it up inside of one of her blazer pockets. Just basically, that just one of her blazer pockets.
You gotta let the dog off the leash sometime.
Pazari,
Yeah.
you are in one of the best rooms you've ever had.
It's so fantastic.
It's great. The windows are fake. You know they're fake. But you've drawn so many dicks on them that they have to keep changing them, so you have a constant changing view every couple of weeks.
I control this world. They just don't know it.
Biggest complaint? They did this on purpose. You have nothing but my pillow, blankets, and pillows. So you're sleeping on rocks that are slightly gravelly, and you hear like fringe Christian nationalist theories coming at you in your sleep. Not apologizing, not sponsored.
Ever.
Honestly, it could be worse. In hell, the content is all from that one radio host that's on trial right now.
There's two of them. Anyway, the other
The
thing
true
that's
thing is they're the same person and they just don't know it. They were separated at birth. One of them's got the soul and the other one doesn't.
one has the ass, one has the soul.
Not,
Oh
they
God, no!
probably-
Do not cause those two to like fusion ha together for like. I don't want that because it's going to result in weird nipples and bad times.
Clip that!
Clip. Weird nipples and bad
What? You've not seen Joe Rogan in a hot tub?
New t-shirts.
I don't want to see that.
No!
No, Chris showed it with me.
I don't want to see Joe Rogan's face!
It's like two skin tags.
Micro nipples? Micro nipples.
No, literally, I'm a buff dude upper body. Like I got dad bod chest, and then two sad skin tags hanging down at the water. Anyway,
Anyway.
Anyway,
don't sue us.
please.
Woo!
Anyway, so the only other thing that is the bidet is not the right pressure, and you again feel that is on purpose.
I mean, it makes sense.
Like there's just anything that's wrong is just slightly enough to where you have 1,000 tiny annoyances. You have so many first world problems that it offsets you wanting to burn the mother down, and you target one thing and destroy it every so. Like you destroyed a faucet last week because that bitch squeaked.
The whole entire thing here is, on the one hand, I appreciate their sense of cruelty. On the other, I could do so much better.
Yeah. However, you are very aware of the very uncomfortable yet stylish full wraparound neck choker that you have. Like, we're hitting a little bit like, hate to use this, the Cenobite style leather. Okay. No. Cenobites are the Hellraiser thing. So, like, you have a it's not like a thin leather choker. Like, this thing goes up to the jawline and curves back behind the head. Goes down to Adam's apple, or goes down to the, whatever this fancy, the clavicle
The
thing.
clavicle.
Whatever, there's a fancy name. It's like a gorget, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm smart.
But it's a little stylized for you. Your name's on it. They misspelled it. They called you Pazuzu. And then they went back and they ironed on.
Back memories.
They ironed something on over it that said Pazari. There's a little bleep every so often from it.
So this is my like suppression collar.
You still have full access to your abilities. However, that one dude a couple years ago at New Orleans was so fucking cute you could literally just eat him, and you intended to. Bottle of tequila and absinthe later, you woke up in the back of a van. Not the first time. Not the first time tied
Was
up.
there a mattress?
No.
Damn.
But there were 5 dudes, all in different array of undress, damage, and pain. And,
Ah, tasty.
yes, but one of your horns was broken.
Damn it. Ooh.
So, one of your horns is your normal one, and one kind of cocks off to the side now, because they haven't allowed you to grind and fix it. Just means you lean a little to the left. So, you've so far, you've had... You keep seeing advertisements for this thing called Tiger King to come soon.
I am absolutely invested in Tiger King. If I miss the premiere, I'm going to kill someone.
Yeah, but it's like one of those, like, you saw like the advertisement that it's going to be out soon.
Mm-hmm.
And then it keeps getting delayed. Like you think you heard the little bit you got on the internet is that there was some legal trouble.
This is the cruelest form of torture.
Yeah, like it says coming in 2020 now on your Netflix account.
See, here's the thing: is I know what happens in 2020. That's been in the works for a century. I can't wait.
Hell didn't have anything to do with that.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure because Hell went.
I'm not.
Hell
Too
just
many,
pulled it.
too many came to visit them after
Hell
it
did
started.
this. Oh fuck! Y'all did what up there now?
That was the whole point, though.
Clear
It's-
some
it's
room.
It's a mass inventory
There's
acquisition.
your. Hold on. What happened? Ooh. Say we did it. Say we did it. Say we did it. Shit. Half the time humans do something that we want to claim. Fuck.
In any case, so
But
have I been informed that I'm going
Nope.
out yet?
All of a sudden you hear
then you basically hear,
there's a button outside of the
Right.
pot. So do you hit it?
yeah, basically retinal scan button.
You do that, and all of a sudden you hear, I know what boys want. I know what boys get. You got to pick your ringtone
know.
to
Of
enter
course
your
I
cell.
did. Of course I did.
Going to basically walk up, and in that Pazari basically sees basically a kind of like youngish looking mixed race, kind of like like a black with just probably a mixture of like British into her, kind of sort of dressed up like kind of like a prep school girl, kind of think like Five from
Idris
the Umbrella
Elba's wife.
Academy. So think about like Five from the Umbrella Academy, that get up, but also has like a nice little skirt with just basically like small combat boots on, and then it just like, oh, today is gonna be your lucky day.
Every day's a lucky day, darling.
Do you want to shave off some time on your sentence in here?
I don't know. What are we up to?
Well, we got a mission outside. You want to join
Yeah,
us?
but where? Because I really love to go see the redwoods. I have an investment I need to collect.
I mean, then there is a.
You don't have the ass to cast that check.
No. When I came back, I put the seeds of whatever killed those redwoods in idols. That's what I was going for.
Oh.
Oh, just. Well, then that it appears that that there's something going on that she probably would have already like skimmed over the file and said like it appears we got to go to the Pelican State, Louisiana,
I died there.
my hometown.
Really?
State. Yes, my home state.
You sure you want to take me there?
Unfortunately, I have to. I have no other choice.
Ah, isn't that the bee's knees?
But if that you get out of hand, do know that that little thing of yours is going to be a little bit more exciting than just
But this
that
little
fashion
thing,
ornament.
It's so pretty, isn't it? It's even got a name on it. It's personalized for life.
Yeah. And then that if that you are very much on your very good best behavior, I can probably put in a good word for you. And
Why
probably
would I
get
want
you
a
hired.
good word? Bad words are so much more fucking fun.
Valid.
I mean, that you do strike up a bargain, but just as long as that you don't screw up and I don't screw up, then that everything will be kosher.
So, are you my handler?
If that you want to call me that, then sure.
So does that mean we get to hold hands?
I mean that Nad is basically a she/them/they character, so.
Do we get to hold hands?
I mean, if that you want that to be the cover, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I've been listening to Steeplechase, and they've gone into Sinuendo, which I'm stealing at some point for the name of a location. And they have Chad Touch. He's a petter, and all he does is he comes in and he pets your hair and rubs your shoulders, because it's they're in a 1920s part of a theme park. So like the come up and see me sometime is all you're gonna get, like in a description. Like you said, let's bang. It's like, ooh, no, gross. So it's like, well, hello there, big fella.
No,
Yeah.
we don't have titty possums.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Petunia Possum back just because you keep doing that 2 years later.
But that, then it just seems that like that. Do you know a Benoit, that name?
Roll.
She wasn't.
No, you have not. You haven't been with Sybil, but you know what? Roll me sharp.
Oh.
12 motherfuckers.
Okay. With that,
Okay.
you know two Benoits.
Oh, shit.
A Ulysses.
Alright.
You had him introduced to you by an individual as Ulysses, even though he said his name was Ulysses. And the
Alright.
other one is Theodore. They were two cowboys you met back around 1870,
I do love a good cowboy.
and they fucked you up royally.
Of course they did.
Because you took them where they needed to go, but then you twirled a mustache. And then you twirled the other mustache.
Of course.
They did not take kindly.
The mustache days were the best days.
Okay. To explain this to you, Neysa, her uncles,
I know.
Ulysses and Theodore, are Sam Elliott
Yeah.
as Virgil is
Yeah.
the image I use on there for that. And then the other one is Kurt Russell from Hateful Eight and
Yeah.
Bone Tomahawk with the massive mustache sideburns.
Yeah.
Because
The day ornery.
Because here's the deal. Those two are the only two old cowboys that I've seen women of 4 generations do that over. They're just like, all of a sudden, they both do the same thing. That's like the eyes and the sad smile, and you're just like, like when Guardians of the Galaxy 2 came out, and Kurt
Right.
Russell, well, I'll get back to this, and he came out as young Kurt Russell as Ego. My mom did this. And my dad. Like my dad
She kept talking about his eyes.
she kept talking about his eyes. Like, how'd they get him to look like that? And my dad, it's called CGI. It ain't real, Suzanne. He don't look like that no more. And I'm over here going,
Your dad got so jealous. He did. He could see the writing on the wall.
oh no, if Harrison Ford walks out or Tom Selleck, it's the same reaction between the two of them. And I'm over here going, I'm secure enough in my masculinity that if Ewan McGregor walks out and does the come at me, bro, I'm Jesus Jedi pose, my wife goes, and I'm over here going, yeah, I get it.
Same.
Anyway, so you know two other Benoits. They filled you full of lead and left you for dead. You didn't die, left you for dead, and you had to fuck up the city of Tombstone pretty royal to get back to a movable.
Yeah.
You are slightly responsible for 2 cattle wars.
This is why the saloon girls faded out. It was kind of my fault.
Yeah, but also you are responsible for a cattle war and a couple land disputes.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, you have a share in Knott's Berry Farm out of it.
Nice. All right. So while this one over here is undoing whatever locks need to be undone to actually let me out of here, I'm going to switch switch the whole get up here, get rid of the horns for a little while so that we can play normie here. And I'll actually wear something somewhat normal, but it's going to be like the entire opposite of blending. I'm gonna dress up as like FBI type agent, full suit, and everything.
Y'all right now are very much giving Scroll Girl and her senpai vibes to anyone that is in the room.
I mean that.
How tall is Nadine?
Nadine she is short. She is 5'2".
6'5".
Didn't realize Pazari was 6'5".
I'm a shape changer. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Okay, so apparently we have my senpai is annoying going on right now.
Of
High
course.
difference. But okay, give him medication. That's what's up.
I don't think I got your name.
That the name is Nadine Lambert, but you can just call me Nad.
So Natalie.
Nad or Natalie, but Nad.
Go Nad.
Yes, go Nad.
This is going to be fun.
This is what our child does with no hops.
Alright, and so that we basically, after that, the whole clearance and stuff, just basically, oh yes, and then I'm pretty sure then that you have already been through just the blindfolded thing, but you
Can
know,
the collar blend into...
It looks like you're wearing a turtleneck.
Alright.
You can't actually change the shape of it.
But I can mask it a little bit. Like glamour it.
Yeah.
I can work with that.
I just gave you one.
That was 30 minutes ago.
It was not 30 minutes ago.
It kind of was 30 minutes
It
ago.
was
I
30
checked the
minutes
clock.
ago.
It was only 30 minutes ago.
Speaking of, I'm going to grab mine too.
meanwhile we vamp. So I am basically just that Nad is basically leading herself and Pazari outside of like what appears to be like a old boarding school kind of thing, because we got multiple locations. It's just like a boarding school look-alike thing, and then that we are basically going to her Triumph Spitfire that the navy blue is backed in.
Okay, so you fit in perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It is a small sports car. It's a Spitfire. I am almost too big for a Spitfire based on width.
I will shrink just long enough to be in the car, but as soon as I'm stepping out of the car again, I'm tall again.
That's
Please.
fair. That's fair.
I shrink just enough to get in.
All right, and
There's been times
so
you wished you could do that.
then
I
that-
can make it fit.
that-
Bruh.
I kind of like
Flip
you.
it.
I kind of like you.
Yes.
It feels
here's
selfish
the deal
for me
is,
to clip my own shit.
no, go all right ahead because I have to do it because either Jed or I are breaking a table most of the time.
But there are only
Snap
two
it to a Slim
rules
Jim.
up in the car.
I've asked him to, whenever we do the next Into the Woods, if he would like to join because I think Jed would be a good fit.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I mean, that final call is you because you're the next one.
Oh
on
yeah,
the table.
yeah.
Ooh, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
I am going to fuck you up. I'm going to
Oh,
make.
shit.
I'm going to make.
Remind
the
me to stay and
stupidest
stick
error.
this when we go to bed tonight.
Okay. So then that I only have two rules in my car that you can put on whatever radio station you want, except for country. That's it. Everything else is free
You're
game.
heading into the wrong neck of the world for that, my friend.
And what's the other rule?
That the other rule is basically no smoking in the car, but you can have the window down.
Oh, it's a hard top, not a soft top.
Spitfires are convertibles. You
It's
can have one.
convertibles.
You can have one.
I tap the radio and it immediately starts playing Nickelback. It's not country.
You instantly take 8 harm.
Oh my
Why are
god!
y'all hating so bad?
Make a new character. You go, look at this, back to hell. The lead singer's right there, just looks at you.
You're such a hater.
Pazari, you're already
I actually like it. I like a couple of the new songs. Shut up.
So yeah, Nickelback and
They're-
nothing but Nickelback
They're better than Mudvayne.
during the entire
Better than
trip.
Trapped.
That's fine.
They're
I
singers.
have heard worse. I have had that like one demon put it on nothing but Justin Bieber and One Direction.
Baby, 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 oh.
I'm not even that cruel.
Look, having a grown woman in her 40s talk about how hot the One Direction guys are when they were not old enough yet. And I'm sitting
Moving
there-
on.
Yeah.
So
the
basically,
face I made.
So basically, that the car is floored fast.
Where is this?
Where are they?
They're leaving Jackson, Mississippi.
Oh,
One of the locations.
that ain't even going to take that long. That ain't even
No,
gonna take that long.
I'm doing this for expediation so that you don't got to deal with gas station goblins, which are a thing in my world.
Oh God, no.
Where- okay.
I would love to meet the gas station.
Where else in this world are you going to find goblins other than a fucking Buc-ee's? Those are the high class goblins. But then you're going to find the Lubs and the Circle J or the Flying J's and the Boom Towns, and you're going to find the trash goblins.
No, those are gremlins.
No. Gremlins run huddle houses.
Fair.
So that's
So-
why we never do anything at a huddle house.
So then, as that we are driving, going to
can't
be
eat there
like
after
that,
midnight.
you know, that we will have to stop at a Waffle House because I need to get my coffee
Waffle.
whenever that
Luckily-
we get there.
Luckily, there is a Waffle House. Not really, but there is a Waffle House in Harrisonburg, right next to the Family Dollar.
I remember a Waffle House in a place called Armistice Hill.
Really?
Yes. We actually kind of broke it. The whole town. Let it burn to the ground. It was so fun. And then there was a snake. I think there was a snake. It might have been a dragon. Who knows?
Elsewhere, there is a 90-year-old man in a Winnebago pissed for no reason.
No, that. Well, yeah, because then that up in the future timeline, that he basically got Desiree's old car, her souped-up car.
Oh wait, her brother did.
No, no, that whenever that it was basically that he
Oh.
had shot Pazari, and then
No,
that
he
Desiree was
just
like,
drove it straight to the airport and
Yeah.
flew back to his mechanic to go get
he got his
his impounded Winnebago from the 90s.
He's like, fuck that car, I'll know Winnebago.
But that car is probably already chopped off, shot.
I Ant-Manned him.
So anyway, then that we are driving up,
So-
pulling up to this Waffle House.
So, by the time either group,
I did call someone before I left to let them know I'm not going to be where I usually am.
who was it that you called?
You know.
For the viewer at home?
Charles.
Okay. Calling a man named Charles. Is it Charles Barker? Okay.
Who the hell is Charles Barker?
I know Charles Barkley.
There's Charles Barkley and there's Bob Barker.
They fused
Who is
together.
somehow still alive.
Yeah.
Somehow Bob Barker
That-
still lives.
That's because Bob Barker's Southpaw's death every time
Every
he
single
shows
week
up.
on Lex and Terry, he's on the celebrity death pool. It's either Sarah or Dee that goes for Bob Barker.
Right?
Terry Pratchett's death shows up. Now, Bob, we're not. Ah!
Is it him or Jimmy Carter?
The price is right.
Don't you do not take Jimmy Carter from me right now. I can't fucking handle that. There's only
Hey,
like
you can blame Dee.
Right.
there's only one like legitimate good ex-president right now.
We're never gonna get done.
Right.
Anyway, so the only place that's open by the time you get there at night is the Waffle House that's next to the Family Dollar, that is on Main Street, which is an offshoot of Highway 8 that goes over the Washita River. It's the only place open. Whenever y'all make it to the parking lot, there is one cop car that is in, or there's one sheriff department SUV in the parking lot.
All right.
Then two other cars that you're assuming are the cook and the waitress that's working right now.
Who gets there first?
Roll me. Okay,
You're driving.
whoever's driving, roll me a d6 and who gets highest.
5,
5,
Oh,
Roll again.
2.
6.
Nice.
Okay, so you
You were
flying-
closer than I was.
You flying like you outran one cop on a speeding ticket somewhere near Brookhaven. And you get there. Like I said, there's one sheriff SUV, two other cars. Looks like there's 3 people inside.
All right. All righty then. Then that.
Do you have a manila envelope?
Yes, I
Everyone always has a manila envelope.
do. I already have that.
So you know who
Blood
we're here to
confirmer.
meet?
More or less, I do.
Good.
I am a professional after all.
Professional, my ass.
And then as she just basically just steps out, and we step out, go in.
Also, back to 6'5".
It's fine.
The problem is that you can't control this, but since you went over 6'4", something is disproportionate about your face. Just a little bit, because since you're that tall, something's off.
It's the mouth is a little too wide.
Like Angelina Jolie's.
No, that's big lips. I'm talking just a little.
She does got.
No,
big
I'm
mouth.
just making a joke. So like, it seems like anybody gets 6'6", like there's something that's slightly distorted. Sorry, tall people.
Why not make fun of Nate and Chris like that?
Anyway,
Oh.
They're 6'4".
so that go in. Just do you prefer a booth or else the bar hop?
Oh, I think the booth. Then we should definitely get over by the jukebox.
Sure.
The jukebox is nowhere near a booth.
Oh.
That is the layout of Waffle House. I know these things.
Yes,
It's
that
against the
is
window.
true.
It's against the window, and then there's the
That,
bar,
that
and
is
then
at the
there's
booth by the
booths.
window. I mean, we can go there.
Yes.
All right, sit down.
All right, y'all sit down at the bar. You see a probably in his early 30s, heavy set. Used to be an athlete. Definitely has like a former athlete's build.
Yeah.
But it's the my metabolism crapped out, and I'm still eating like goddamn garbage at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
Large man. Little pencil line mustache.
Okay.
Gomez Adams.
Okay.
Is he wearing a cop uniform?
He is very much in a sheriff's brown.
All right, going to basically like since that whichever direction that we are facing, then I am going to basically stand up and basically be like, "Hello, officer. How are you doing?"
Ma'am, I'm doing all right.
All right, going then that she is going to open up her right blazer coat, and then that you see the badge of like federal agency and stuff like that.
He spins the seat to turn and look at you full on, and you see on his lapel Deputy Butts.
Deputy Butts. Okay.
B-U-T-T-E-Z.
Alrighty. So the Deputy Butts, that my organization that we had got tipped off about the little incident that has happened.
FBI got tipped off about the accident?
Yes, we did.
I'm reading the sticky menu.
God damn it, Eloise!
Just kind of lean over.
I mean, then that I am here to assist. That do you know any more details about that situation?
Roll me charm.
Oh Lord, this is going to be great. That's a 7.
Alright, I believe that means that they'll do... It's a mixed success, which means they'll do
Right.
it as long as what you're asking makes...
They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. If you ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it.
Alright, so it looks at you. Hold on, let me see that badge again.
Yeah, sure, certainly.
Looks at... No, it just looks at... Alright, I guess you're FBI.
All right, thank you. Just
Um,
basically gets hands
well,
Sammy.
the sheriff's done gone down to the Cancun with his second wife on their double honeymoon. I call it double honeymoon because they already had a honeymoon. Now, the rest of the people back at the department tell me it's just a honeymoon. You don't have a triple honeymoon or a quadruple honeymoon, but heck, my daddy did. Yeah, so sheriff's out, and we've just been, it's been wild, ma'am. It's been wild what's been happening here. Like,
Wow, really?
yeah, I mean, I've grown up here. I mean, the most excitement we had is that we beat Bastrop, former state champs, a couple years back in football.
I remember that. Then y'all had certainly won that football game.
Yeah, hell yeah, we did. I was the center. Far off year 2011.
Far off waistline.
What?
I'm sorry, what? I
But
was
that
reading the
is-
menu.
Actually, it would be further back if it's 2000. This is 2017, and he's in his 30s. So maybe he looks older than he actually is. But yeah, we've had a couple accidents. Had about 10 of them.
10 accidents.
Yeah.
How unfortunate.
It all happened on Highway 8.
So anything in particular?
Man, all of them are pretty terrible. I mean, I had 10 of them. Is he still good?
Yeah, he stole another sucker.
Yeah, we probably need to take the iPad away from him though. Okay.
He's just gonna come in here and jump all around if we take it now.
He'll help me roll to kill y'all. But
It'll be bedtime soon, so it's good.
so anyway, yeah, we've had 10 major accidents in about a 2-week period. We usually don't have that many in a year, but it's all along Main Street up and across the river over on the other part of 8 back towards Sicily Island, you know. But also we had found one vehicle over on Old 8 near, it was heading towards the old bridge. We tore that down though. It was kids throwing shit off of it. You know, they get bored, they go over the bridge, they throw shit off. One of them fell through, so we had to tear the bridge down. Mayor's kid.
Understandable.
Anyway, yeah, cars were all damaged up. Everybody, it's weird. It's like all the people who like to go out and do the dirt racing or the tractor pulling, they're the ones that keep turning up in these accidents. At first we're like, they just got drunk. And then after the third one is many people getting drunk. Also, one of the accidents happened on Sunday. You can't buy liquor on a Sunday.
That is true.
No, but you can drink whatever you already have in the fridge.
That this is my partner. That this is.
You can
Agent
drink on
Pazari.
Sunday. Looks
Why,
right
yes.
at the Waffle House chef. Why didn't nobody tell me you could drink on Sunday? And you just see the Waffle House chef. Did you want those extra hash browns smothered covered in hash?
Absolutely.
You haven't even ordered, sir.
Haven't I?
No.
My apologies. I'll have whatever he's having. Twice.
God damn, your cholesterol's gonna go through the roof. It just turns around and starts getting stuff ready.
Why, yes, and then that'll be one large coffee, double shot, and then that'll also be a triple pecan waffle and bacon on the side.
He just turns and looks at you. Now, legally, I am gonna have to ask you, do you have a nut allergy?
I do not.
So, holds up. You need both of these. Need both of these.
Both. Just looking plainly, it probably went over my head. The player, it went over my head.
He's making a D's nuts joke.
I know.
I had a kid try to do that to me, and I just stared at him and went, Mr. Hall, don't you get the joke? Oh, I knew the joke. In 2001.
Yeah.
But yes, then it's just basically, just in that we are owned at the same ticket. That Deputy Butts, that this is my partner, that this is Agent
Pax.
Pax.
Like Pax Romani?
Yes.
Agent Pax.
PAX?
Bread und circuses.
Alright, we ain't had a circus come here in a minute. That'd be nice. Anyway, yeah, that's, we got a list of them back at the station, the people that died, and the coroner's office has the bodies.
Yes, Natalie, why are we bothering this gentlefolk while he is at meal?
Then that we are here getting the
Well, I'm
meal,
assuming
but
because I'm the only one on duty. I
Yeah,
was assuming I was on. About this time, Sybil, you pull up. There is a Spitfire that has what looks like a trail of skid marks that drifted into the parking space.
Jesus.
A sheriff's department SUV that just has NF Butts on it. On the license plate. And then 2 other vehicles in this parking lot. The Waffle House is the only thing you've seen so far with lights on. To be fair, you've come up from the south, so it's like you went past a gas station, not open. A Family Dollar, not open. Waffle House, it seems to be open.
There's someone from the sheriff's office here, so I'll go inside.
Okay, so you go in. Roll me weird real quick.
Roll two
You
dice.
roll 2 dice.
I'm dumb. I knew that.
I'm trying not to kill you.
7.
What's plus your weird?
That's plus. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
Okay, so it's a mixed success. Something in here is a little hinky. Something here is weird. There's a very, very tall man, a schoolgirl.
That might be what's hinky.
Well,
She's 26.
yeah,
Did
but
you
from
say you dress like a schoolgirl though?
Kind of like a prep school.
preparatory schoolgirl.
It is weird.
Also 5'2" versus your 5'11" and then 6'5".
Crunched into the booth over here. Yeah.
But no, I thought you were like talking to the sheriff. Face
Oh no,
to
I'm
face.
still sitting at.
You're
at my
sitting in
booth.
it, so like
I'm just
this
hollering
crowley
across.
motherfucker that doesn't fit into a booth, right? Like watching Moose try to fit into a Miata. Waiting on waffles that they don't even know what they ordered. Motherfucker's gonna be vegan, just watch. That's the real. You just got double vegan waffles.
The fuck's a vegan waffle? I don't want it.
It's just buckwheat and water.
Ew.
There's no yeast because yeast is a living thing that didn't consent.
It's just buckwheat and sodium bicarb and water.
Pecans can't even help that. So, you also see the Waffle House chef that could be at any goddamn Waffle House across this nation. Carved from the very stone and bedrock that made independence possible. And cooks your waffle with no complaints. And then this bubbly little teenager, probably not a teenager, but little, over on the phone talking to somebody, not doing a waitress job. So the sheriff is talking to the lady to the young woman that is in the preparatory style outfit.
That's a bit creepy. Since I don't know if she's an actual adult.
Yeah, so the little one in the preparatory outfit is talking to the cops while the tall man tries to fit in the fucking booth right and is just not. Pazari,
What did I walk into?
Pazari, do me a favor.
Do I have to call other cops? What
You
the
know
fuck?
what? Roll cool. Roll cool for this and let's
That's
see what happens.
That's my stick.
Roll cool to see how this works.
Beautiful.
You know what? Just because I can, and because Pazari has never once spent a luck point, I'm spending the luck point.
Okay. You look uncomfortable as fuck, but intentionally so.
I've got that one leg cocked up on the seat beside
It's cocked
me.
up over into the booth beside it. Because here's my thing. Pazari's legs are the only thing that change in height difference. So you got like this long ass fucking Dick Dastardly leg going over a fucking booth.
You're damn straight. But you won't be when I'm through with you.
Now all I can think of is the bad fucking spaghetti joke.
Is the deputy sitting at the bar?
The deputy's at the bar talking to this young woman that is in a preparatory outfit.
I'll sit a couple seats away from the deputy, so I'm not like right next to him.
Okay, so there's like 6 seats at a Waffle House bar. You
Yeah, I
could
know,
probably,
but I'm putting at least a seat between us.
that is all you can put.
Can I also roll weird to see if I can sense her magics?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Here's the thing. What is your weird score?
3.
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
That's fine. It's a 7.
Okay, mix it. All of a sudden, there's magical pressure in this place you didn't notice before, but you're not 100% sure where it's from.
Okay.
Like, both of you are feeling what has the presence of like a storm about to roll in. That kind of like ears pop, sinuses kind of thing.
Yeah, the pressure is
That tinny / nickel taste on the back of the tongue.
I love it.
That is the taste of magic.
I can't sense any of this.
And as you sit down, the chef turns, honey, I'm sorry, the waitress will be with you in just a minute. Unless, would you like a not both of these full, holds up his hand, pecan waffle? As he just dumps literally one massive hand worth of pecans into a waffle, and then dumps the. There are more pecans than waffle batter in this bitch.
Yeah, regular waffle with some coffee would be great.
Eggs, bacon, sausage,
A couple of
obscenely thin cut T-bone steak.
Oh
A
no.
couple of over easy eggs, please.
All right, you watch him in one hand crack eggs and also flip bacon onto, like, literally, like, this dude has done this to where he can go into autopilot,
I'm pretty sure that Waffle House chefs are just cryptids.
sitting there smoking and still cooking. Like, Gordon Ramsay ain't got shit on him.
Hey, this is one of Anthony Bourdain's favorite places, so, you know.
Can I
Waffle House is a godly place.
Yes, it is.
Can I roll weird to attempt to talk telepathically to Natalie over here?
That is technically use magic, so yes. So, you're doing one thing that is not humanly possible.
Yeah, 13.
13. Yeah, you're able to do this without a hitch, no glitch.
I would like to say to Natalie, when you get done flirting, the name of your associate that we're supposed to meet, some magus.
Well, I'm going to say again, you do not know the source of the magic.
Wait, let me clarify this. Did you brief me while we were driving?
Yes, I briefed you.
Okay.
Under all the Nickelback? Then
You only know the last name, though.
You only know the
Look at this wizard graph!
Oh my god.
Then basically the increase of pressure plus a new person just walked in. I mean that I may not be able to pinpoint it's exactly her.
No, but you could be suspicious.
Right.
I would say, but that's what I will give you with this.
Yeah. So when you get done flirting, I'm sensing a lot more magic. We might want to pay attention.
Oh, that he isn't even my type. That he looks like that he is just an old high school washout.
Be careful
I could
before
throw
he
that
sees you
football
talking to
clear over the river and the field beyond.
She just continually smiles while up in the brain, like, no. Like,
Okay, Officer Rico.
but that we will, and then that owned at the tail end of just at that conversation and be like, all right, I kind of sort of consider myself a corner, so I can basically look over one of the bodies if that is okay with you.
Oh, well, yeah, I got to run it by the... We have a full-on direct democracy while the sheriff is down at the Cancun.
Okay.
Cancun. Yeah.
Toucan.
Down at the Toucan Sam at the Cancun. Officer Mousy, he's or Deputy Mousy, he had to go to what's it called? Quinceañera.
Oh.
So he has tonight off, so it's just me for the town. But you know what? Worst thing we've ever had here other than the accidents, a couple kids drew a peener on the church door.
Lovely. Well, then that I will not take you.
They did
any more of your
Kiro
time.
Shade.
I will basically not take up any more of just that your time, and then that enjoy your meal, and then that we will be in contact.
Hold on, did y'all have a place to stay? I mean, it's late. I mean, it's midnight.
I mean that we can find arrangements.
We literally have one hotel, and it's mostly closed. Mostly because if you knock on the door hard, Dolores, she might answer.
It has not been the first time that I have spent the night up in just a jail cell honorably, because then that the hotels were shite wherever we had investigated.
It's Best Western. Now, to be fair, it's spelled with a Z on both words.
It'll be fine.
Bez Western.
So Dolores is who we need to try to find at the Best Western.
Oh shit, you could hear me?
Yes.
I'm not deaf.
I don't know. I thought as tight as those pants were that your whole faculties weren't working right.
Oh, honey, they work just fine.
They creak.
They work just fine.
You need to oil them. I've been to BDSM clubs. I've been to New Orleans once in my
Ned
life.
just starts
She
extending the
proceeds the
conversation.
conversation and pulls
Like-
the goddamn Waffle House.
Like, and then
Let me,
she
you know
is
what?
just going to
Let me just. I actually have a Denny's menu. Fuck it. We're just.
and then just basically going to just casually just kind of go back towards Pazari. And just so then that. So anything that you notice?
I'm going to go put songs on the jukebox, and I'm gonna get out of the booth. And
It is
go to the
nothing but
jukebox.
Travis Straight on this thing.
I would like to change it.
Okay, so you're
I like
using
to
magic.
be-
Okay, so one off. This is a jukebox that had nothing but Travis Straight and Trace Atkins in it for the better part of a decade. This is big magic.
Oh,
Not really.
good God, that's big magic to change the jukebox.
I at least want to like change just one or two tracks. Like it doesn't have to be the whole thing.
Okay, no. Tell me what you want to play.
I want the jukebox to play What's New Pussycat.
Okay. Roll me weird to see if this works.
That's cock. Oh my god. Yeah, 8 plus 3.
Okay, so that's 11. It goes
Actually
off without.
landed on my thigh.
It goes off without a hitch. All of a sudden, What New Pussycat starts blaring. However, it's staticky. There's a over the top of it that makes everything in the room slightly more uncomfortable. You watch the Waffle House chef turn around, look at it, grab a salt shaker, flings it and hits it. Now he said, "Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low."
I was somewhere where that actually started playing the other day.
Just hits
Where
it.
was I?
Sorry about that. And just goes back to cooking.
Good God.
I'm gonna walk toward the bathroom hallway.
Okay, it's there. You walk right
Where's
past.
the girl? Where's she's still on the phone?
Yeah, she's still on the phone.
All right, cool. I'm going into the bathroom.
It is the cleanest Waffle House bathroom you have seen in a minute.
Wonderful. That's all for right now. I'm plotting.
Zari's in there shitting terribly. Like, I'm plotting.
On that note, I basically see our new person come up in, and I just basically just sit like one seat down and just like.
Okay, so here's the deputy,
You went inside the
Empty
booth and then go
empty
come sit
seat.
next to me?
and then here's the new person. There are 3 empty seats over here, and then there's where Pazari had been until Pazari obviously got up and squeaky walked over to shit. Because the leather pants do the squeaky walk. They're capri pants. The pants don't shapeshift. You do.
I got boots. It's fine. The boots mask because I'm flooding.
I'm just saying that would be. I feel Pazari would rock the slippers with low socks and the capri pants on a man style.
Anyway.
So
Wow.
would it have
Gotta
would have
keep
been
the
like
boots.
some type of like itinerary or anything about the name Benoit up in the report or anything? Like,
Okay, so what I can tell you to expedite, there are reports of multiple Benoits for about 100 some odd years. More or less, it seems like the first records you have about witches, warlocks, wizards, and maguses and sorcerers, there is a Benoit mentioned, and the earliest record is around in 1830 for a Genevieve.
Okay. So with that information, then she's just gonna just basically just kind of like that she is just gonna just speak to herself like, "Good God, what in the world did Ladarius Jackson get into this time?"
But as you read the report, more or less, it's like they're always loosely connected to major events. And, like, the situation that had to be handled at Disney by you has a Benoit and an Idol and a family member of Darius involved in a report from a theme park in New Orleans that may or may not be connected due to one Agent Oki.
Agent Oki, that, what is this?
Agent Lawrence Oki.
Lawrence Oki, and just basically that it is a mention of that another Benoit, this idol, and I am actually speaking this aloud to try to bring you in.
I'm not paying attention to you because I'm trying to get his attention.
Okay, trying. Wait.
Deputy.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Oh,
I don't mean to interrupt your meal.
It has not made it to. All of a sudden, you see two thin T-bone steaks,
It's our food.
double chocolate chip waffles, 4 eggs, hash browns with more stuff that aren't potatoes on top of them than potatoes, and Pazari's getting 2 of those. Pazari, roll me tough.
oh,
I ain't back from the
Sorry,
bathroom
Laura's already
yet.
shitting.
No, roll me
Make it
tough.
roll.
We're gonna roll for diabetes right now. ahead of time.
7.
You got the diabetes.
That's okay. It's fine.
That's a mixed success, though.
Yeah, so it's only type 1.
His A1C just went up. That's all.
Huh?
His A1C just went up.
Yeah.
We're
But
old.
but the good news is you totally have stock in the companies that make the stuff, so even though you might have to use it, you're still making money. So you're that evil. Anyway, so yes, ma'am.
I don't want to bother you, but I heard you mention that Deputy Mousy is not working this evening.
Oh no, he went to his niece's quinceanera.
I
think that's what it's called.
Quinceanera. Yeah, I'm sure. But I was actually called to come here by him from New Orleans.
Wait, hold on. Are you Lindsay? Detective Benoit.
I'm not a detective, but yes.
Well, he told me you were a detective.
Well, there were some wires.
We doing some spy shit? Oh!
No, I'm not a
Boudreaux! We doing some spy shit!
And you can obviously hear that.
Yes.
I'm sure.
You hear the Waffle House cook
I'm not a detective.
and lights up a cigarette off the grill and just puts it in his mouth.
Under the cover of the deputy shouting, I wanted to ease open the bathroom door and I want to try to fuck with the girl that's on the phone, like, mentally.
Oh, this ain't gonna be hard.
So we're having a conversation. Tell me what it is that's going to require me to have a roll and then look at you questionably.
I want to tell her that she needs to walk out into the street. Like, I want to compel her.
Okay, roll me weird. Evil motherfucker.
I am cruelty. Hear me roar. That is a beautiful 10.
10. She hangs the phone up. Mr. Boudreaux, I gotta go outside real quick. I gotta take a break. Need some fresh air. Everything in here smells like burned ass pecans. And she's gonna walk out the back door.
I'm still in the bathroom. Like, I closed it.
You close the door, then go back to the stall that you were in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
So,
I'm not a detective. He contacted a friend of mine who contacted me to see if I could help out with one of the accidents because it's a bit odd.
Leans in conspiratorial, looks at you, does this with his eye, his little Gomez Adams stash twitches. Like, not at the edge of the lip, but like in the middle of the lip somehow. Does like a fucking wave. She goes, I had a granddaddy that was one, but we don't talk about that much in public.
Kind of thing, but
He went to jail as he should.
That's not the same thing, Deputy. I'm a different kind. Different breed. Yeah.
All right. I mean, my granddaddy also did know magic.
just leans over with just her
He could pull a quarter out behind my ear.
I think that's more like sleight of hand. But
He made people disappear.
sure he did.
Oh shit, granddaddy deserves to super be in jail now that I think about it. Oh fuck. Just
Deputy.
shoves a whole egg in his mouth.
So, Deputy Mousy asked me to come here on his night off. Please swallow your food so I can hear you.
Oh,
Chewing is good too. Chewing is useful.
This dude is dumb as hell.
Well, you're only coming from New Orleans. We thought you'd make it here sooner.
I had to.
I was being honest. I just wish we thought you'd do like some type of magic stuff and be here like the next 5 minutes. He waited. He's like, well, I gotta go to my niece's quinceañera, so
I
y'all.
don't actually own a car down here. I'm not from here.
Oh,
I
you had to
rent
go
a
through.
car.
Did you go through Hertz or Rental?
Hurts.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had to get a car.
Y'all go with the one that has a Snoopy dog.
The whole instant get there thing is some people are good at. I'm personally not as good at that part.
Then we're good at magic.
A great many things.
Unless it gets my Amazon package here in a day.
Amazon's supposed to do that too anyway.
Yeah, well, I want it in one.
That's also illegal.
About this point, I'll come back out of the bathroom.
Look, do I need to wait for the morning to talk to?
Oh, yeah, you just go
Mousy, or-
into we got a hotel room reserved for you down at the Bez Western.
Okay, sounds good.
About this time you'll hear blaring in the road, and then all of a sudden you hear vroom vroom.
The
What?
hell was that?
What?
Oh, I think that was the waitress. Is she okay? I'm running out the door.
Running out
You
the
literally
door to-
weren't near a window when you yelled it as well. Like you were walking out the bathroom door in that
No,
section.
I said I was walking out
Yeah,
the bathroom door and they were
You're
still
walking out.
talking.
Th-
And
th-
so
there's a fucking billboard of bulletin shit right here, and then there's the glass that goes outside.
I'm trusting that nobody's paying attention to that.
The fuck?
So y'all look outside, and there are green flames going down the asphalt,
Oh my
and
god.
a lump that is slightly illuminated by them, and that's where we're gonna take a break.
Oh.
You gotta put the baby to bed.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I got a human killed.
Oh my god.
Okay, you want to know what the waitress's name was?
I got points back home for that.
Well, considering that she was born again, you didn't, because she went straight to baby Jesus in heaven, and Satan's going, God damn it! If you let the phone call finish, Pazari! Satan is from Tennessee, by the way.
Oh my god.
Can't go back to Georgia after that embarrassment, so he had to claim another state as home.
Oh,
We will be right back, folks.
I gotta find the. I just mute this and turn the stream off, right?
Mute it, and facilitated 4-story movement by killing a bitch. By killing a bitch.
Adios.
I got
Oh, we
it.
got
I got it on.
audio. It's
Okay.
doing the duty dudes.
Okay.
I got it. I did the audio,
Good,
and then I did
good.
the switch, and then we're there. And I
So-
put the thing on the clip thing, and we're good.
So we're back. We had my birthday pie. Sorry it took too long. But
And
actually,
Chaos Muffin needed to go to bed.
yeah, Chaos Muffin had to go to bed, and I got my birthday pie. Hashtag not actually sorry about it taking too long on my birthday pie. I'll get more of it here in a minute. So to catch everybody up, there was someone hit by a car that left green flames in the asphalt.
So
Apparently someone instant transmission too.
Pazari, all you hear is the, and everybody else is looking out there through the
Hell
glass.
happened?
oh
I'll come running back out.
oh no,
I don't
but
know what
this
happened.
is not so that you just see basically like Nadine just just bolts outside, going towards the body, getting ready to basically administer first aid, and then that that she basically just like reaches and basically that from just like a hidden hip pouch is just like first aid syringes and just the works is about to go in and look at the body.
I'm gonna follow my partner. My
Okay,
partner's
so
running out
you
there.
watch the schoolgirl run out. You watch the 6'5" gangly still pulling up his pants. End of it. They're pulled up. There's just enough man cleavage in the back to give a idea.
That's butt crack. Here.
Yeah, I know.
That's not.
It's tight and hot.
Everyone has butt crack.
Look, it's better than me saying he ran out and there was turkey neck
Business
exposed.
professional wear.
You're
not
gonna get us
schoolgirl
banned.
wear.
Turkey neck's not bannable.
You say that.
What? We're getting into the time of year that you take a good turkey neck and you boil it and get it good
Shut
and
up.
hard and you have a broth that everybody's going to enjoy.
Oh my God! Shut up.
I approve.
What's the deputy doing?
Deputy's already shuffling out the door.
I was just making sure because it's not the brightest.
Alrighty.
No, he's running out the door. The chef looks like he wants to call 911, but he realizes the only person that would
He
answer
is
911. Oh shit, that is 911.
Fuck.
He's gonna call because there is an EMT company
Alright, so
and a 14-bed clinic. I did some research.
as soon as I basically get out there, could I go
Okay, as you go out there, everybody that's running out there, give me a sharp roll.
2 dice.
Yay.
Yes,
oh
dude.
wait, that's sharp. Oh, that's bad.
Damn.
That's 7.
What'd you get?
7.
7. Make success. Make
7.
success.
12.
Okay, so I would say this might involve read a bad situation.
Okay.
So you get
Wait.
how many questions in read a bad situation?
If-
Y'all get 1.
Wait a minute. If this is a read a bad situation, and I get to use cool instead
roll.
of
I
sharp.
can ask you any question.
So then that would just add my previous roll.
Oh, did
then
you
I
did you
would've got
level that
10.
up to be a higher level?
I took an advanced move.
Oh, well,
to
fuck
erase.
me. This is
I
gonna
took an
make it more
advanced move
difficult.
to erase a luck last time.
Yeah, so mine was originally an 8 on the dice, but since that you said that it was a read a bad situation, that I got to move Tactical Genius, that whenever you read a bad situation, you may roll cool instead of sharp. So I got a 10.
Okay, so you got 10, so you get to hold 3. You get to ask me whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You get to ask me 1. So we'll start with the 1 so that you don't end up being cut down to the, what's the best way out?
The way you came.
No.
What's most vulnerable to me?
Well, it's already dead
Yay.
because of you, but the most vulnerable to you is probably the deputy
Okay.
or the squirrel, the very shocked squirrel that's holding an acorn on a leaf or a limb of a
Late
tree.
night squirrel. Okay.
Late night squirrel. I'm a midnight squirrel. I gotta get my nuts.
Oh my god.
You don't get hazelnuts the easy way. Not in this town. Welcome to Rocky the Working Squirrel.
Alright.
You want me to help you up, dog? He's looking at me like I did something wrong. I trust
He's
you.
like, I'm a big boy. I can do it myself.
You're a big boy. You can do it yourself. Come on, Dewey.
Just ignore him. He'll do it.
Oh, yeah. So now you get 3.
Okay. Any dangers we haven't noticed yet?
Pazari.
Okay.
You look over and there's a glint in Pazari's eyes and smile that goes away almost like there's like a oh no and like
I'm covering it up with a hand.
there's a hand involved, but you realize very quickly probably one of the biggest threats to you is the motherfucking demon in a collar the leash that you possess for this individual. Okay? There is no other unseen. Okay, I will say this. You notice giant green flames. That would probably be the most dangerous thing, but the unnoticed danger is probably your ally.
Okay. Well, then that best way to protect the victims?
she dead? Keep everybody out the road because there's green flames.
Okay. And the most vulnerable to me.
Pazari, you got a boop boop. You don't know what the boop boop does, but you're fairly fucking certain that boop boop does something. Now, you don't call, I'm calling it a boop boop.
Okay.
You know it as discipline.
Okay.
Kinky.
Just basically as that she's just like, oh wait, then that we will go through your questions.
Okay, dead girl. That sucks. Fuck. Green flames. What? I'm trying to phrase this because I know you.
This is valid. I do very good Fey deals.
Unfortunately.
Come on down to the Unseelie dealership. We have a deal for you.
Fucking hell. Are these? I remember asking it this way. Are these green flames familiar to me in any way? Like, have I ever seen anything like them, or would I know the kind of source they come from?
You know what? Roll me weird, and that will affect my answer.
Okay, that is fair.
Be ready for anything from helpful to zany as fuck.
I've been with you for 15 years?
Valid.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, I won't be a smartass and say that the girl that run the coffee shop told you about this guy that has a motorcycle that shoots flames.
Damn it, Genie.
No. As you watch the flames go 100 yards this way and 100 yards this way, and still, like, you can still see flickers beyond, but not like a continuous flame. You're watching...
Like, they started going out another, like...
Well, you're watching from 100 yards away, the flames start to go out, slowly coming in, almost like the... If anyone has ever done lighter fluid on anything...
Once it uses up the fuel, it dissipates.
Right, it starts to dissipate. So you're watching that happen, but as you look down the other way, you can see like it went for a distance, and then instead of being a solid line like it's been for like 200 yards, it's like off for a certain distance as it goes off. Now, I should say it's actually going into town.
Okay.
So you watch as it sputtered out in that. You already know these flames aren't hot if you were to touch them. It's very much a sargassum style gas, St. Elmo's fire type effect. It is telltale of something of the never never of the other side from the beyond.
Fae.
That all, not Fae.
Okay.
Not Fae. You know that when, like, you watch some of these flames as they get close to you burn out, there's a gelatinous goop, a snotty, runny, undercooked egg white goo that eventually does evaporate, leaving a slight film similar to large amounts of bird shit.
So it's not from our side of the bridge.
No, you know that is spectral because that snotty runniness, you know, is ectoplasm.
Mm-hmm.
You know it is leftover from a good time.
Of course.
It's called bukkake in your realm of thought.
Boo you.
Boo.
Oh my
Oh, we don't have Topher here to say it's a team sport.
So anyway, then that Nad is basically trying to like get the body into the parking lot.
So you drag her in the... It's not hard to drag her into the parking
Right.
lot. She is a little postgraduate girl. She's like weighs maybe a grand total of 120 pounds.
Checking posts.
But then again, you're not... What's your tough?
Tough is +2.
Oh, you got this shit. I ain't gonna make you roll. Turns out little sister got guns. Like, you just watch her and all of a sudden, poof, we go waifu for a second. You pull her out of the parking lot, she is straight up dead. There's a head turned the wrong way. Okay, the head is facing the right way, the torso is not, and the legs are facing the right way.
Oh, damn, that this one had got ragdolled.
You also see across her upper torso and across, like, around her ankles, because she wasn't a very big woman before Pazari killed her. That same green flames in the pattern of a tire. And the deputy, oh, shit! Again!
Again, what do you mean by again? And then I asked that I'm basically just wiping my hands and that I am going to purposely kind of hit the button just barely.
All right, roll me tough. At disadvantage. So that rolls three dice.
Take the two lower.
Take the two lowest.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the right way and grab the 3 that match so that they want to play
Slobber on
nice.
this one. And I just put my fingers right into dog slob.
So taking the two
Ectoplasm.
lowest for tough
Mm-hmm.
is 7.
7. Okay, you're going to take 1 harm,
Okay.
and you will take a -1 forward. As what happens is you watch her, you actually see her click the button, Pazari, and you're sitting there, you've never had anyone do this to you yet. You're like, oh, I'm fine with an electrical charge. And all of a sudden, you hear, that's the night the lights went out in Georgia. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. That's the night we shocked an innocent man. And you feel it in your brain as all of a sudden a tiny self-implanted syringe of holy water just goes, just
Oh, not the spray bottle. Just
no, it's okay. Yeah, this is literally the spray bottle on the cat.
spending.
So literally, the back of your brain. The reason you have a -1 going forward is also that hits kind of part of your brain, and your legs.
Migraine from hell.
Your legs just decide, hey, bro. You're like, what legs?
We don't work no more.
We're fish now. And you're like, so all of a sudden you watch Pazari just go, like, rubber band legs doing this. And it's awkward because, like, Pazari's like 5'7" upper body on, like, the legs. No, I'm sorry, just Pazari's super long legs for being a 6'6" individual just go, nyeh, nyeh. And it's like, has anyone seen the slow collapse of a drunk? And for a second, Pazari, you hit the ground, and all of a sudden you see this very beautiful, olive-skinned man, short beard, short cropped hair, very, like, puts a hand right here and then on your shoulder, very rough hands, and go, it's okay, I understand. We're going to figure this out for you. You were there at the beginning. We'll have you back at the end. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
What?
And then all of a sudden you're back to just on the ground like, oh, you smell pennies, but not pennies from this century. Pennies from like 3 centuries back in a country on another continent.
Did I see Jesus?
You might have.
Did I have a come to Jesus meeting?
You literally had a
You
come.
all die!
You literally had a come to Jesus meeting, Pazari. Guess what happens if we click it again? You're gonna get to go through fucking self-help with Christ.
I'm just gonna be
You're gonna be sitting there fucking Bob Ross painting a crucifix, and he's gonna go, the whole time those brushstrokes I was there with you.
I'm on my knees and I'm blinking because that fucking hurts. Yeah.
Is he okay?
yeah, he's fine.
I'll get back to my feet.
They
It was the war.
There's like a dozen
So
What the fuck am I? So does she has flames across her chest?
Like,
Yes.
they sputter out, and then you see just like, it's not so much like, okay, one, there is the blunt force trauma of a human individual being thrown underneath the wheels of a multi-ton controlled explosion that we call a car. But these also are burned in. Like, you could almost stick most of a pinky finger in. And if you look back out the road, there are burnt into the asphalt, so there's like a dip. Like, this was a freshly paved road. Now there's a dip, like big rigs have been fucking driving on this bitch for a minute. That are left after the flames sputter out.
There's not like a name from a tire or something, is there?
No. Tires are on the side, not the. It's not like when
it's
you're rolling,
just
it's going to
weird.
say fucking Goodyear in the
This
fucking
is
asphalt.
stuff from our world, so I don't know.
Yes.
Deputy,
Ghost cars put the logo on the wheel, like
It's-
Mickey
they
Mouse.
put it on the
It's,
tray.
it's Brimstone Tire Company.
That's good.
Wait, why the fuck not?
So you now have an and
Neg 1 going forward.
for a minute. It's going to last for a minute. This is not Dresden. The problem with if you play Fate, they have scenes. This -1's going to last for a little bit, but it's not permanent because eventually your brain's going to be like,
Reboot, yeah.
all of a sudden. So the deputy's like, oh shit, oh.
Deputy, get the EMTs here.
The
Stat.
I think
the
the
chef
chef's already
chef
gone.
comes running out. What happened?
It was a hit and run.
Is Bethadine doing okay?
Bethadine, that she was dead on arrival, unfortunately.
He just told him his employee's dead.
He ain't the manager. What?
That
Something
she
came
has
through.
no pulse.
Wow. I would assume so. Her head's facing the wrong way.
Yeah, that we will have to clear this out. And who are you?
Who are you?
I am
Where's Nicholas?
Honey, how old are you?
26. Thank you very
Why
much.
the hell are you dressed like you're in high school?
That this is
Sure, I think that we
that
might
this-
have more concerns than someone's choice of a tire.
that this is a business professional. That you have seen this on those stock photos all the time.
Not the miniskirt.
I've
It
been
is
to
not a mini
iStock.com
skirt.
many
That this is a
times.
pencil skirt. Thank you very much.
Deputy, has there ever been flames before with any of these accidents?
I've
Green?
never actually seen them. We always just find the aftermath.
And then that
I'm
you
assuming
say
none of the aftermath had. And what about any kind of weird goo or stains near the accident?
I took the black light out to see if there was any stains in the car, and that was why there was an accident. But
No, like this.
I know-
That I take.
I need to be black lighting the road to make sure nobody's skeeting it so everybody loses
Deputy.
control.
Deputy,
Oh,
deputy, focus. I'm talking about this, and I point to
this is
something.
what my daddy meant. It'll drive you to drinking and make you go blind.
Kill this man. Deputy,
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about like this, and I indicate towards some of the goop that's still there.
It's gone.
Shit. I already.
Yeah, there's a lot of goose shit on the road. I'm sorry. They migrate this time
No,
of year.
never mind. It's gone. It evaporated. Shit.
Cars don't
Not
evaporate.
the car, you idiot.
go finish that your lunch. Dinner, deputy.
He kind of needs
Who
to
did?
be here.
No. It's like he's just like
He's law enforcement. He kind of needs to stay on the scene.
With
I
this-
have to stay. He
be-
pulls out his phone. I'm gonna have to interrupt a quinceañera.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Let's just do order of introductions first. I am Nadine Nad Lambert. I am a agent of the sort that works with supernatural, and then that this is my agent Pax.
All right, so you're in the know. There's that. Agent Pax.
And you are?
My name is Sybil.
Sybil.
The other deputy called me because a friend of mine suggested me to come up and deal with the supernatural stuff. I have a bit of a history with this sort of thing.
The wheels just start kind of turning as soon as that she just remembers reading over just at that botched New Orleans Disney World, and then just you wouldn't happen to know a McCulloch, would you?
Colic.
Or else a Ladarius Jackson.
Yeah, I've met someone named Ladarius.
I'm over here trying not to say Ladarius Rucker like so many times.
Well, then he was
only wants
one of
to be
ours,
with you.
an ex-agent gone rogue. He said something about investigating his sister was just very important.
I don't know anything about rogue agents, but yeah, he was looking into his sister's death.
Interesting.
Is
But-
it just me, or does it seem like there's not a car that could have done this?
It might have been a car, but its origins were definitely not from this side.
So it went away?
It was going towards town.
Should we tempt it back again?
Should we go back towards town?
Should we follow it?
Debbie, I'm going to need all of y'all as witnesses. I've just gotten off the phone with Mousy.
I was in the bathroom. What can I witness? Aside from the flames that were here.
I'm
and
pretty
then not.
sure whatever went by is petered out or probably crossed back.
No, that's fine. Also, you're looking really pale. Why don't you sit your gangly ass over? But go back
It's
and
the moonlight.
Sir, are
No.
you trying to pull rank with a federal agent here?
no, I'm just saying that this tall individual looks like he done passed out, and that there's a Waffle House with air conditioning back there.
Fair. This turtleneck is rather spicy. And I'm heading in.
As you go
into
back
the
in,
house.
there are the plates at the table where you were sitting. It is like 4 T-bone steaks, 4 chocolate chip waffles, way too many eggs that are way undercooked for your taste, and slightly burnt bacon,
Yes.
and a Diet Coke.
The torture. Pain. Anguish.
Is Deputy Mousy on the way here?
He is not happy.
Well, I don't blame him, but
They were about to do a chair thing.
I'm trying to figure out what
3
quinceañera lasts till like 2, 3 a.m.
I was gonna say, didn't we come in at like
Midnight.
super late?
Hey!
Hi, Block.
Hi, Chris.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey!
Hey. Hey.
Hey.
Hey.
Anyway,
Now that we've hit a '90s commercial.
Well, that'd be Waza.
Was that?
that a
I'm late. You're very late.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
For a very important date.
I mean, then that.
Now we all got to go to a tea party where we're all pretty sure we're on drugs.
So now that we have to basically.
Oh, he was in an attic putting a water heater in. We don't need to give him shit at all right now.
Exactly. But so yes, so that at least that we can cover up the body a little bit properly.
Oh, the deputy's already taken his jacket off and put over most
Thank
of
you.
a mangled corpse. An EMT shows up within the next 5 or so minutes. It is the Acadiana Ablenciana company.
And Ned would have already taken photos of it and stuff already.
The deputy's doing the same on his iPhone that's like several generations old.
Can I roll weird to see if I can at least personally kind of narrow down what from the other side might have caused that?
You could. Don't you also have the sight?
I do. I'm dumb.
Ooh.
The keeper remembers your abilities better.
I have a lot of abilities. All right.
Hey, remember Hunter's Mark.
Fight me.
Oh.
Hey, look, they had to do it for Laura Bailey, baby. They had to put a sign up saying, remember
Okay, read that
Hunter's Mark.
situation. I can open my third eye plus.
Oh, I don't want to make a deal with the agency. I don't want to make a deal.
Make a deal with me.
Okay, that's a sharp roll. So.
That's dangerous.
That's more.
More dangerous or
Yes.
equivalently dangerous? And at
More.
least you wouldn't be in hock for anything less than your soul.
You know, a soul deal with you is way worse than like having to like do a really shitty job.
Okay.
Is it?
That is a 9.
Because at least with me, you get some fun out of it.
Make
She
success.
has a foldable M24, mind you, that she can just whip out and just
Pop a
blow
hole in
someone's
the
head
butthole.
off.
Okay, I get a +1 hold, and I can see invisible things.
So you have a +1 forward.
Well, I have a plus. Well, I,
So you get a +1 hold, so you get to ask one of those questions.
yeah, I get one question.
And you see invisible things.
It's not. I'm not invisible.
No, but there's bits of you that are not currently visible.
No, their shape changed away.
No, there's a tail sticking out your ass invisibly. It has a mind of its own. It went to a club without you one time.
What's the biggest threat?
It did. It came back with a disease.
Okay. It was called
Rolling
it's
weird
called
probably-
eczema.
Rolling weird probably would have done me better.
So as you open it up and you're looking down, what you see that's invisible and the biggest threat is you're watching the remnants of flames, like almost like the asphalt is still burning, going back into town. And you're not like super out of town. There's like anyone that's been to a small Louisiana town. Here's something. Here's like about half an acre of trees. Here's somebody's fucking house. Here's another little bunch of trees. And then we're downtown. And you didn't realize you were downtown until you went past the pharmacy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I just kind of see them still where the tire tracks are.
Yeah, it's like they're glowing.
So if I like kind of go in between and stand and look down where they went.
They go off straight into town, and then that's as far as you can see. Like, I'm not going to give you any unnatural vision length. As far as you can see, there's these smoldering remains of tires going off. And if you were to close your sight, you will see that there's still divots in the road, almost like the asphalt has.
That didn't give me a whole lot, kind of still.
But that's the biggest threat, is whatever that was. You got an invisible fire car, maybe?
I should have rolled weird. That would have been more useful.
I mean, I will say this. You know it's not Faye.
It's not fair, but it's something's probably from like the Never Never. Well,
Well,
obviously just because there's a pile of them.
Well, I mean, I said Never Never, Other Side, Elsewhere. The multiple names for the realms that exist outside of the realm of the current mortal mind.
Beyond this mortal.
Jersey. Not New Jersey, just Jersey.
Is my neg one from my Come to Jesus meeting still active?
Yeah.
I rolled
Pancakes can't fix a Come to Jesus meeting. Not when
even
like
the burnt
Jesus
bacon?
came to the Came to Jesus meeting.
Not even the burnt bacon?
No, that shit was gross. You got exactly what that deputy wanted and ordered. He's that bitch that wants the bacon that's just slightly charred. Get your cancer bacon.
I rolled a 10 on weird. Do I get any inkling?
I'll say ghostly, spectral, otherworldly. Bum 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 bum.
Haunted car?
Alrighty. I mean, that deputy butts. That you said something about then that there was some people doing like drag races or anything like that.
Oh yeah, well we got track to pull drag. We got a dirt track up there. In fact, some of the people were over at Dirty Dog Daniels, Roo Guru Fest. Didn't go well. Martha lost her tent full of gifts. I mean, she worked so hard on those Chotskys and Hummels. She bought a 3D printer, and in 2018 money, them expensive.
Yes, they are. So,
Was anybody killed at this thing?
Oh, what, over at Dirty Dog Daniels? Yeah, like 8 people died. The whole thing sunk into a mud hole. They said there was like a big old boogly man who got blown up by like some busty statue lady. Also, 2 of the monster trucks got into a fight.
Slow down. What's a boogly man, first of all?
I don't know. They said boogly man and big titty statue. That's all I heard. That's all I'm saying. Paul. And I'm sitting there thinking like, this is a Pacific Rim I want.
Writing this down.
Hey, check out.
Going to basically go over while Pazari's eating the buffet while I'm getting, I guess mine finally came out.
You have a waffle that is 90% pecan.
I had ordered 3 pecan waffles.
You have diabetes hidden within nuts and batter.
And also the espresso double shot coffee.
Is the chef back
Waffle
in the
House
restaurant
just
with
has
us, or
coffee.
is
Yeah,
he still outside?
he's smoking, and he's like, because he didn't want to burn the fucking Waffle House down. It's the only fine eating establishment in town, other than the deli pharmacy the deli pharmacy corner store combo.
Alright, now going to
Everybody's been to that town.
Now basically is going to face Pazari and going to be like, now look, then I know that you are very, very inclined to that the weird. I'm not. I am basically more of that the mortal things, as that you will call it. We can sort of try to work out some kind of deal to basically make sure that we can get this going, but not to say that I want to make a deal with you. I just want to try to get this figured out.
No, you're saying exactly that you want to make a deal with me.
No, that I am.
But I don't
just,
really see how I should make a deal with someone who's trying to unmake me.
It was just like I just was carrying the body, and then that my hand had just brushed up
My
against.
hand slipped.
Sure.
It had just
Roll
brushed.
charm. Roll charm.
Oh God.
Let's see if you're deceptive enough for this.
Now you specifically
No,
said that I
6.
saw this happening right when all that. Like,
That-
Roll with disadvantage.
Well,
I did say that.
that's gonna be marked experience anyway.
So yeah, bullshit.
you don't want to make a deal with me.
I don't. That's basically Plan C.
You have no other plans.
I
Is
do.
this your first mission? This seems like you're a rookie. Eat a bite.
I don't know. Technically, you have like 40 years experience due to the time throwback and all that bullshit. And the dog just abandons me to go like, Mom left.
I mean that even though that for some odd reason that that I am not going to get into in just public that
You're saying plenty in public.
I can hear you.
this town.
If you're no, he's like, if you're
Have you
trying.
ever seen Men in Black?
Yes.
You're going. Not talking to you. Have you ever seen Men in Black?
Yes, however, I think what's happening right here is a little bitty is about to try to proposition a itty tolly about something.
You're gonna get mind wiped later. It's fine.
He goes, well, that's what I got back in the back room is to do that, yeah. But,
Oh, why don't you go? We'll watch the shop. Federal agent, after all.
I will go ahead and say that I'm a big supporter of states' rights, so federal agents can fuck off and eat their meal. I'm gonna still stand my ground right here, cause she
I
got
think-
killed.
I think this one needs some omelet to go with those pecan cakes.
Just is gonna reach under and put a big bottle of Pepto-Bismol on your table. You're gonna need that. I can already feel that the sass is coming out your ass from all that you've already shoved in you. I've had a rough night.
We have all had a rough night.
My god niece is dead.
Has
As-
Minnie Mousy arrived yet?
As he says God niece, though, I want to glare at him with hellfire in my eyes, because I don't even want to hear that right now.
Okay, let's see. This would be, I guess, charm person.
And because I'm charming and I took a natural appeal, that means I get to roll weird.
Mhm.
14!
But what about that?
He just looks at you. Noted. Turns around and walks back to doing what he was doing at the grill. Just you go. It's like, fucking weird. I'm out. Little bitty and tall one can do whatever weird Satan shit they want to do. I'm just gonna go back to cooking my ham.
I am a God-fearing woman. Thank you very much.
Someone else
Shut
might
up.
be. Someone else might be God fearing in a second because Jesus comes in. We're gonna paint some mountains.
So, Natalie,
Yes.
what's with the girl outside? The one that is all up in your investigation?
Don't know. Then that it basically appears that she is my point of contact.
You got a name?
Her name is Sybil.
Got
Which-
a last name?
Which would be in your document.
Right. Yes, Sybil. And then
Which, if you brief.
oh wait.
They didn't have my first name. They just had my last name.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
yeah,
No,
that's the last name.
because
I didn't give my
I
last
remember that because I wrote it down because you gave me the whole deal with the Benoit and the Ulysses and the Theodore. When
You know those two, and this one has a Theodore Benoit.
okay,
Right.
You know that there was a Benoit connected to.
Ladarius.
Okay.
But they
Ladarius.
didn't
Yes.
have my first name. I only gave you
However, she did say she knew Ladarius, so now
Mm-hmm.
suspicion maybe.
Yeah.
But-
suspicion, but it's not confirmed.
You also said you're in the know, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I think both of you know what in the know
Yes.
means. So there's definitely some. You got point A, B, and C.
Yeah.
Some lines are drawn, but they might not be
It's not
100%.
connected to dots.
But the paramedic gets there, and then you see a big truck that says Catahoula Parish Sheriff's Department.
Alright, time to...
And
I'm still
to work.
outside. I've been waiting for
We
Mousy.
will have this conversation later. Let's go to work.
Oh, I've still got food to eat.
But that's fine. Eat your
you're going to demon shit later, so
And I'm gonna do it
So,
right in Natalie's
that
bed.
I am going outside.
don't do that. That's wrong even for you. You know that.
I
Don't be
Crave
don't be a herd.
crave
Don't be a
cruelty.
herd.
Cruelty.
This isn't cruelty. That's just childish.
You think the two.
Yeah,
So-
so
I'm
Go
assuming that the
outside.
truck is Deputy Mousy, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
kind of walk over towards it.
okay, so handle this, then we'll get to you because you see the closest thing to you is going to be the paramedic.
Mm-hmm.
Dewey, don't try to pull that off. Tried to knock off the power strip. So, Deputy Mousy gets out and he is wearing the gaudiest Hawaiian shirt that has pumpkins and gourds all over it. Like, he obviously bought the Halloween shirt that I wish I had bought. It's just all the different jack-o'-lanterns on a Hawaiian shirt. You can see that he's a little red in the face, a little sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
He's in sweatpants and Crocs as he gets out of the vehicle. All right, what has happened here? Huh? What's
Deputy
happened?
Mousy?
Yes, ma'am. Or, oh, I know that voice.
It's Sybil. Sybil's.
Did you know that Butts' granddaddy used to be? He's in jail now for his magic.
He filled me in on that, yeah.
Yeah, not proud of. Oh, none of this town is proud of that.
I would assume not. I would hope not. They're
Do y'all have robes?
not the kind that his grandfather probably wore.
No, that's a cloak with a hood.
Someone came through, unfortunately hit the waitress from the restaurant.
He turns, looks, because I just wrote this name also. Bethadine.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's my god niece.
But
Population 400. There's two sides of a family. How else do you think a sheriff gets a job? Not merit. Dude, just
I'm trying to help you, dog. She went.
You're not fast enough.
I got dog butt.
You're not fast enough.
She went outside and was hit by a vehicle. We didn't.
What would make her walk out in the middle of the road?
She said she needed fresh air or something. I think I wasn't really listening, but she walked out. We heard it.
You got no proof.
They're gone now, but there were green flames left behind.
Thank God Waffle House ain't got no parking lot webcam.
You got no proof.
Except Jesus.
There was some,
Jesus already writing that letter of recommendation.
but there were green flames left behind by the vehicle. They're gone now.
Divots in the road.
Yeah.
Shit, that's at every other side too.
Have you noticed any stains or anything strange at the
Look like a
sites?
bunch of goose shit. They migrate this time of year though.
Whatever it was heading towards town, but I think it's gone now. From my experience, I think we're looking at something spectral, ghosty.
Are you trying to tell me there's a ghost car in
Well-
my town?
Something akin to it. I'm not sure yet, but the
A
other day-
spookabaker? We got a spookabaker in
did
town.
you really fucking just say spookabaker?
Yes.
Oh my god.
At this point, Nat is probably...
Unless the only other thing better would be a Buick.
God. Did the other deputy mention that there was some festival or something a while back? There was a whole big.
Well, yeah, that was over
foire.
back at Bow Bend. That's like 2.5 hours back down towards Lafayette.
Now, he made it sound like it was here.
No, just local radio DJ that's from down there. We pick up a station. We just heard all the crazy shit.
I thought it might be connected to some deaths or something, but
No, nobody from here died. A couple people lost all the stuff they took to the crafts fair, and somebody. Dolores was so mad because she lost all the little clamshells she got at Gulfport. She put googly eyes on.
We heard. But I'm thinking it's something. It's definitely not something from here.
But I would assume not.
I mean, this reality. Not just.
What is reality? Oop, there goes gravity.
Ghost car, okay? Let's simplify it.
That's weird.
Yes. I mean, you can look into it more and figure out why, what it might be connected to.
Are you needing to get into the morgue?
Probably.
Well, I mean, the coroner's already come and kicked everything. It's the coroner. All of a sudden,
I think you might need to
all of a sudden,
instill
a
better
Prius-
procedures than
a Prius
kicking it.
comes rolling up,
Oh no.
and this little bitty bald man gets out the car. He comes over. Yep, you're dead.
Don't you think you might need to instill some better procedures than kicking
What
it?
the fuck was that? Kicking a body?
Oh,
Is that
corner.
how?
You kick the body, it don't twitch, it dead. Gets back in the car and drives off.
He's gonna get eaten by a zombie one day.
Oh, that if that I
This
was
is how
on
The
that,
Walking Dead starts.
that if that I was on the wrong side of the law, that I would just pop this time.
So as you're still talking, y'all come out and you see the ambulance only has one person.
Okay.
Usually it's a crew of two, but only one. And you see this older man, probably might be in his 60s. You know, but the thing is, dark skin, gray hair. Could be anywhere between like 45 and 60 or 65.
Okay.
Like, it's one of those, like, he is a gentleman of a certain age. You're just not sure what that certain age exactly certainly is. He gets out, looks over, shakes his head, goes back to the door. You see something pop up for a second, put it back down. You see him swish and spit. And he goes to the back of the ambulance to bust out a gurney.
Alright. Going to basically see that if I can assist him with that. Gonna just approach him and like, Agent,
Oh,
Lambert.
Jesus Christ! Fuck, where'd you come from?
I came from the Waffle House, Agent Lambert. Here, federal agent. I had saw everything that had happened. What do you need me to do?
Oh shit, my partner's too fucking drunk to come out, so
Oh, I mean, that.
if you can just help, oh fuck, that's mangled.
Yes.
Just help me get her
It is a her.
on the gurney.
Alright, easy enough.
Turns. Mousy, do I need a body bag?
You are going to need a body bag. I had already checked the post that there was no post. Get a body bag.
And Butts, oh, you definitely need a body bag. Shut the fuck up, Butts. You're the whole reason that I got stabbed by a fucking deer antler. I ain't forgot.
Is this the EMT?
The EMT is yelling at the
This
deputy.
place.
He's like, all right, let me go back and get it. Just turns back, just bitching like the. It comes out with a Catahoula Parish body bag.
Easy enough, just.
Catahoula Parish sounds like a fucking clothing brand. I'm sorry.
I'll take one of my plates of food and be leaning against Natalie's car, eating while all this is happening, watching the show.
Okay, so you lean against a 93, 95, 96 Civic.
No,
Nadine.
Trump Spitfire.
Oh, sorry, Nadine's car. I thought you were leaning against.
You keep calling Nadine Natalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was on
Intentionally.
purpose.
Yeah, so you're leaning against the Spitfire. There's fucking egg on it now.
Ignoring that for now.
So it goes back and gets a body bag, comes out. Another one.
Another one that. How many of these have you encountered?
I put all fucking 10.
All 10. That's
All 10 from 3 fucking weeks.
same condition.
No. Mostly because you don't pull someone in this good a condition out of a car that turns them into fucking sausage wrapped around an oak tree.
Out of vehicles? Oh man.
Anyway, help me get this one in
Oh,
body
easy.
back.
Easy enough.
So you do that. You can see on his vest it says Lovins.
Okay.
Lovins. Lovins.
Alright. Paramedic Lovins, just basically squat lifts the thing onto the gurney.
She did not weigh much. There's
But
no
still.
there's no squat lifting. There is no there's a. Oh.
I mean, with a +2 tough, it's probably just
I mean, you also got this EMT. He's an older guy, but he's.
jacked.
But it's not that he's jacked. He's fat strong.
Okay.
Like this dude would be just as home as in a like mechanic suit as he is in his EMT gear. Looking at him, he is, or a farmer's like, this is a dude that works. He got the working muscle. He also has the I drink beer fairly regularly tummy.
So then that you say that this is number 10 now.
Well, makes number 11.
Number 11.
Anyway, thank you.
No problem.
I don't know anything else, so if you're from the FBI, I can't tell you shit. And he locks the gurney in place and starts to close the door, taking her to the coroner.
And the coroner's probably just gonna kick her.
Just basically just
to
going
the
to just
morgue, sorry, morgue.
yeah, to the morgue. Okay.
So, you're doing that. Pazari, you're just being belligerent about eating food
I'm just watching the circus.
that you caused.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, he looks at you. All right, so
And then
the deputy Mousy looks at you. All right, follow me. I'll take you to the morgue. You can look at all the other bodies, see if there's anything else similar to this that you.
Alright, let me go grab my waffle off my plate and I'll follow you.
Pazari's already eaten that waffle, I am assuming. Or there's one bite. One bite out of each quarter.
it's just in here.
Actually, you know what? No. It looks like someone picked it up, folded it in half, and bit out the center and put it back on the plate.
I mean,
Is that safe to
Yeah.
say?
That's just like the Waffle House secret menu at that point, that you can make a burger out of the waffle.
Can I get a waffle that someone didn't take a bite out of?
The chef Boudreaux looks at you and goes, fucking grill's closed. I'm sorry.
Seriously.
I can give you some bacon or I just had my coworker get hit by a car and I was looking as it happened.
Go ahead and just pay for all of our food. Just basically drop just
Take the bit waffle.
just basically pay about
As you pick it up, there's a little bit of slob.
just
You
basically
just rip off the outer ring and have like a waffle donut.
Yes.
Okay.
basically just pay whatever that the amount is.
You know what? You slap down that solid steel credit card, the fucking solid steel American Express that they give you.
And then I will need that receipt that this is a business expense.
It takes them a minute to get everything and print it out, but
Fine,
you
then
get it.
I'm getting in my car and I'm following.
Okay, so you follow. You get okay. So are you trying? Well, you didn't talk to the sheriff.
Mm-mm.
So all of a sudden you follow them.
Yeah.
So they're following me. I'm like.
So you're okay. It's not hard to follow Sybil's car because they gave her like a rather new Subaru. So the caution lights sporadically are going off. You're in the car going, the door is ajar. The door is ajar.
Not if I pull in
door
anymore, I'm going to
is
give
ajar.
myself a migraine.
No, you've closed the door.
I know.
That's like the door.
But it's
is
a newer
ajar.
car, so I know it's got a computer in it, so I'm pulling in.
All my exes living. She thinks my tractors.
If I pull in anymore, I'm going to get a migraine. Come on.
So you pull in the parking space. Here's the deal. The town's small enough. Here's the sheriff / city hall. Over here is the pharmacy, corner store, deli. And then across is Bez Western. That used to be a Days Inn. You can tell from the fucking sign. It used to be a
You
Days
can
Inn.
always tell.
So, and the light's still on.
Get out the car.
So
I'll also get out and I'll walk around and say, I'll go get us some rooms. And I'm
Fair enough.
heading over to the Western.
I just
Alright,
realized that
I
says
just
TRPG.
walk out and then just basically approach the police station.
I'm following where my mouse
So
is.
you're behind that. So you watch Sybil go in with the deputy, or with Deputy Mousy, because the other deputies still like cleaning up.
Right.
Like got the soda out of the back of the cop car to get the blood off the fucking road. Which, if y'all didn't know that at home, that's actually one of the things cops do to clean a street after there's been blood. Because what you drink also will dissolve human tissue.
It will also dissolve rust off your bumper.
So enjoy yourself.
Mythbusters.
Right.
I just realized that one of our tags is TRPG.
Yeah.
There's TRPG and then TTRPG.
Yeah, TRPG is not.
It
It's
is.
just
It's
a
under
table.
charity.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I left charity on there because we're running this to the end of the month.
Yeah.
Anyway, so since Pazari's the only one doing this, let's resolve what the fuck happens at the Western.
Well, I'm going to the office, of course.
Okay, so you go to the office, you open it up. It's your standard cheap little hotel lobby. It's an external room, not an internal room. Hotel, like it's 2 stories, standard everyday motel hotel. There is the TV blaring.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, it's TBS. Like, you really were expecting like static at this time, but it's like TBS. Like, it's playing like reruns of like Seinfeld.
Before I actually walk in, are the windows tinted where I can't see in before I go in?
No,
Is the manager behind
nobody's
the desk?
at the desk at the moment.
Then before I go in, I'm going to shift to be feminine, have
Okay.
breasts and everything, so
That's
that
usually feminine, yes.
so that I'm feminine, and then going inside and heading directly to the counter.
Okay, so the room, like there's a soda machine, there's a snack machine, there is a don't put your hand in the rotating waffle iron.
Right.
Warning. There's like the area where there would be breakfast. You do not know how old that Raisin Bran inside that
No.
turnstile thingy is. And there's a bell and there's the safety glass over the counter.
Yeah, I'll tap the bell just once.
All right. A lady probably in her late 50s shows up. Looks like she was knitting. Oh, yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is Sybil. I was brought in by the Officer Mousy for some consulting.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got a room put aside for you.
Cool. I'd like to go ahead and move my bags in. I'm waiting on the corner
All right,
to.
just need a driver's license.
I want to manifest one magically.
Okay, roll me some weird for magic.
13.
You manifest what looks like a driver's license that looks like what you made yourself look like.
And it says Sybil, and I'm gonna go ahead and put Benoit.
What last name do you slap on
I'm
there?
gonna go ahead and put Benoit on there.
Okay. She does that. She copies it. She gets everything. She hands you the paperwork.
I'll sign Sybil Benoit.
Oh my god.
Okay. So she takes it and she slides you a key.
Cool. I'm gonna put the key inside my vest pocket or suit pocket, and thank you very much. Might I have your name?
She stares at you for a second.
I just want to make sure I leave a good review in the morning.
She looks at you. Can call me Dolores.
All right, that'll work. And I'm gonna head out.
Okay. So you head out. You have a key to room 115.
I will walk back across the street to the car and be pretending to get bags in case she's watching.
Okay. Inside the sheriff's department, you walk in. You go in pretty shortly afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You watch them both go through a door that has a buzz in,
Yeah.
and door closes right before you get to it, though. So what do you do?
Is it like like that? Is it like a front person?
There's there's nobody right at the front right now, but there is a buzzer button.
Gonna hit the buzzer.
Okay, you hit the buzzer, and Deputy Mousy, hold on, goes back to the door and just, yes?
Federal agent.
Identification.
I have my identification. Identification Lambert.
I'm sorry, you're not doing the physical.
Oh, sorry.
I got my identification. I am sure you do. you pull it up. He looks at it. All right. How can I help you, FBI agent?
Then that there is an associate of mine in there that we were basically both there to witness it, and then that maybe I can be some of assistance. With just like medical history.
Turns and looks back. I'm only doing this because this is what you hear. Is the so, is there somebody? You got an associate out here?
I mean, I know there was an agent. I don't really know, but I think they were with the FBI or something.
Let him in.
Can't hurt.
I mean, I don't want to run afoul of the FBI. That's how you end up being scolded or mullied.
Probably best not to.
Buzzes you in.
Thank you.
All right, sorry, we're short-handed. It's just me and the other deputy right now. Sheriff's gone to the Cancun. One of the other deputies is currently in jail for the marijuana. 85 pounds and 16 ounces of it. He built a weed snowman.
Where's the tall one?
That's the tall one? Oh, God. Let's just go ahead and go
Elsewhere,
on to the
just
investigation.
rubbing a naked ass on all the pillows while nobody's looking.
Now, I do want to be sure, before I get back, before I head to the room, I want to make sure that Dolores isn't watching me.
There is no one in that lobby now. Someone went
Alright,
back
cool.
to knitting and watching fucking TBS.
Well, I know that hotels have, other cameras, so I'm going to maintain the fem guys until I'm in the hotel room.
Okay, you get into the hotel room.
Yeah.
It is a standard. Everybody knows what hotel rooms look like. I'm not describing them.
And then straight up starting to make it cozy. I'm pulling all the sheets off.
Oh god, there's balls on everything.
Putting the mattress against the window. I'm having a good time.
Okay, so back to the police department and the actual story. Not just naked hotel fun. Y'all get in and he takes y'all back to the morgue, which is at the very back. You actually feel like you passed into another building. There's the telltale sign of this is way too thick of a brick wall that we just walked through. Everybody's been in little towns. They repurpose buildings. So you get there in the morgue. There are 10. There's 10 cabinets. So now Bethadine is on a gurney. This might be a two-shot. I'm sorry, folks. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Bethadine's on a gurney, and the other cabinets, they don't even really have doors. It's colder back here, but you look, and that's because there's a mini split that's been cranked up to 11. Roll me weird real quick.
Ooh.
That's 6, 13, 14, 15. What has the sense to pull it in?
You just had to deal with the worst buzzing of combo country music ever. You also drove from New Orleans with a car telling you the door is ajar the entire time, and also putting on every caution light to where it's like a little mini radio. The engine is down. The engine is down. Tire pressure.
This is why it takes us till 10 o'clock to get
Yeah,
this far.
I know. Anyway, if you look at the bodies, since there are no doors on this, all the toe tags, here are the names. If you want to write them down. Bobathan Coles.
Do I really have to write that down?
Bobathan Coles.
Okay.
Hinrold Kyles. Levon Rada.
Oh my god.
Jonald Moore. Quinnifer Quick Bootsy.
Just writing fucking oopsie.
I am just fine.
Are you just writing quick? Are you just putting
I am
quick?
just writing
Are you
uniform.
putting quick Boopsy?
All I'm writing is oopsie. You're giving these too long of names.
Ronald Din.
What?
Ronald.
It is
Aaron.
Ronald. Ronald.
Aaron Ronald. Like
Ronald.
Yeah. What was the last name on Aaronald?
Din. D-I-N. Staniel Elm.
Staniel what?
Elm.
Like the tree.
Gross.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jeffney Dupes. Mickey Els. A-I-L-S. And Bo Bronges. Bo Bronges.
Why?
Okay.
Look, I have a whole list of combo names. I'm going to repeatedly using them. Just be glad there's not a Larry.
Oh god.
Larry just gets a,
Yeah.
hi guys!
Now that is just like your ultimate penultimate monster to fight us and just one shot us all.
My name's Larry. I'm here to TPK.
So that these are all of the victims.
Yeah, they are. And, family from across the parishes having to come and get them, claim them. One of them, Boopsy, has to go all the way back to Boopsy, Texas, named after her family. Or named after her uncle, or great uncle, Big Boopsy. General Big Boopsy.
Interesting. Can we look at them?
You got eyes.
So they were in like cubbies.
Nad just starts pulling them out and just
Okay.
looking over.
So what I'm gonna say is, you pull them out. They're mangled as fuck. These are car crash victims. Some of them are burned. Some of them are run over. Some of them look like they have literally been wrapped around a train or around a fence post. Somebody's head can do this.
I'm gonna open my site while I look at them. 10.
Ray. So when you open your site, behind Nadine, I was about to do Natalie. Thanks, Neysa. Behind Nadine, you see a pair of mournful-looking individuals. Both have big pompadours and popped collar leather jackets. One of them has a wrench planted in the side of his head, and the other one has a piston going up underneath the jaw and going in, so their head's tilted back like this, and when they look at you, their mouth opens and you can see the top of the piston in the mouth, and then they're like they dissipate. You feel really cold, and then it feels wet by your feet for a second. But there's also one individual you see by the back door. Big, broad shoulders, biggest fucking pompadour you've ever seen. Has a toothpick hanging out of mouth. Looks directly at you. And just steps through the back door.
I walk over to the back door. Look out.
Nothing in the back alley. Other than a green mist that seems to dissipate.
Yep, it's ghosts.
Ghost.
Ghosts.
It is cold and it's kind of wet where I'm at.
Deputy Mousy is going to sound like a really odd question, but I'm going to ask a whole lot of those during this process. Has any of the victims had a wrench in their head?
Not one we found them.
Or a piston through their jaw?
Not when we found them.
Any of those things ring a bell?
No.
What about a very large, broad man with a toothpick and a pompadour?
Elvis?
No.
Do y'all that whenever then that y'all have had these races before all of these accidents, that was it like any kind of notable deaths that had happened prior to this?
Not since I've been alive, and I'm 36. So I mean, that's what, back in the 80s. No, not had an issue. We haven't had anybody die. We made sure it's safe. I mean, there's like urban legends and
Yeah,
shit.
like an urban legend or something.
I mean, you always hear these type of stories.
I've found that a lot of them have a kernel of truth to them.
Same.
I mean, there used to be, we call it the 8 run,
The 8 run.
or that's what my granddaddy called it, was the 8 run.
What's the 8 run?
You would start over near, down, on the other side of 165, and you'd race as fast as you could, because back then 8 was only 2 lane all the way through. I mean, there's a couple places it's 4 lane now, but most part it's still 2 lane. But I mean, there's also places that would be gravel, and I mean, my granddaddy's, he was born in the 40s, so I mean, or born in the 30s. So when he got old enough, they were racing modded hot rods back then, getting granddaddy's old or great granddaddy's old moonshiner car and trying to go as fast as they could. And I mean, it'd always get to the bridge up here, and the old bridge used to be really narrow, and they said they'd like try to
got torn down.
It tore down. Used to try to play chicken on it, and like there's always a story. Oh, and one went off, but there's no proof that anything ever went off. That's always been like old, like don't go racing, don't go mudding, don't go trying to jump over the railroad tracks. You'll break.
It's possible that there are people that did die doing this, and you just don't know about it.
I mean, I think it would be in the newspaper or something, right? I mean, I don't.
Have you looked through all the newspapers from that time?
You know how much newspaper there is? I am not going through like a billion microfiche at the library to try to find newspapers, because our newspaper got bought by Gannett, and that ain't happened here in a hot minute. The Catahoula Courier doesn't happen in Catahoula anymore. That shit happened in Des Moines, Iowa. And they don't even know how to spell go the right way.
Fair enough.
Low paper mines.
As that basically that we are watching over, can I read a bad situation?
But this might be more of an investigative mystery.
Okay.
Because there's no immediate... Now, what Pazari's doing is investigate a bad situation.
I got read a bad situation with my site.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, what's your question?
It's both correct.
Okay.
No, Dan, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Why would I be reading a bad situation?
You are the bad situation
I am
that
bad
has to be
situation.
read.
I am the problem.
All right, how frustrated? Yeah, that is totally a frustrated look on the DM on the TV. You are the bad situation.
Are there any dangers?
I'm over here rocking my dad beard, looking disappointed.
Are there any dangers you haven't noticed?
Oh, I mean, you can ask me literally any question. You didn't roll 12, did you?
No, I rolled
Are there any danger? I will say the dangers you
Yeah,
didn't.
5, 6, 8.
I will say the dangers
Oh,
you
11.
didn't. So 11. So here's the deal. The danger you didn't notice before were 3 spectral greasers. The most dangerous of them was obviously
The
Red
big
Line
ones.
Boy with the biggest pompadour.
The bigger the hair, the better the flare.
The Johnny Bravo motherfucker.
That's a
Alright.
good roll.
I had got a 10 on investigative mystery.
Okay. So ask me your 3.
I get 2 on
Oh, you only get 2.
mystery. What is being concealed here?
Okay, I will say this. Sybil and the sheriff don't seem to be concealing anything. But if you're looking at what's being listed as the cause of death, something feels off. Like, yeah, blunt force trauma, accidental. You didn't... Also, like, one's listed as drunk driving, like inebriated driving, but you smelled no... I mean, the cavity of the tummy was exposed on that one. There is no booze smell coming from this cadaver.
No, that can't be right. And going to ask, well, no, that doesn't matter. I am going to ask, where did it go?
answer this one the best I can, because the limitation of Monster of the Week
Right.
is some of these questions don't always 100% make sense. So, and I'm mostly saying that for anybody that's watching at home or watching later on YouTube, is make sure if you're running this as the keeper, be a little loosey-goosey with some of these questions.
Mm-hmm.
So, where did it go? You watch Sybil go to the door and then open it and look out.
Okay.
As you look out beyond, you get more of a feeling the alley that had, because it's kind of a back alley. Like, it's big enough that a vehicle could go through. Like, you're pretty sure an ambulance comes through here to drop off bodies. But as you look out, you feel the direction they probably went, or whatever it was, probably went back towards the Washita River, because you can see the levee past it, because it goes down to a road. There's a couple little buildings, and then you can see the levee. Mostly because there's also a slight concrete wall on top of it that's beyond that, in that direction. And you feel that's the direction that they went.
She is going to blatantly ask Deputy Busey. Yeah, Mousy. Sorry. Deputy Mousy. It appears that your coroner has listed incorrect notations on it the way of death. Mind explaining that?
They're an elected official, don't even know how death works. He literally got the job because he threw a bitchin' barbecue.
To be fair, all he does is kick bodies.
Yeah, I mean, then
Kick
that,
the bodies, chew some ribs. That's what
I would
he
have
ran
to go
on.
in and talk to some of my friends up in Washington about that matter, but more so, it is more about saving the people of your town first.
Well, absolutely, because this is we only have 400 people here. 10 people died, 11 people died in like 3 weeks. That's a noticeable percentage, I believe. However, I only went to the junior college.
That's fair enough. Then
I have an associate's degree in animation.
Your deputy?
I'm one of the most educated individuals right here, other than the pharmacist. He actually went to college.
I would hope.
He knows how to make pills.
I do think that it is just rather late that we need to secure rooms and stuff. But
Well, I got a room for you over there. I can here, and he starts writing a note for you and hands it to you for Dolores to set up rooms for you over there.
all right, then, thank you.
Okay. So,
All right, Dad, we will talk about this in the morning and try to see about if that there are, because that as that Deputy Butts has said, then that there are that there are folks that basically like to go out and race and such.
well, I mean, yeah, they go to the dirt track that's northwest of town, but everything's happening here on the highway. That's like 5-6 miles away.
Right.
Anyway, if you want, I can also put a word in tomorrow morning, because she and I go to church together. I can talk to Lily Kins. She's the librarian. She's got all the records for town.
Would be appreciated.
That'll be appreciated.
So y'all go. You get your note. You go across.
I did want to say,
Yes.
once I got through thrashing the room, I wanted to leave the room, take the key with me, and go wait on like the corner somewhere where I could see them coming out of the other building.
Okay.
And as soon as they come out, in my normal normal male Pazari,
Stupid tall Pazari.
stupid tall Pazari, because that would be the image that Sybil over here would recognize. I wanted to head over and catch them before they cross the street and say, I already checked you in. So here you go.
Sorry?
I checked you in.
How?
Very easily.
I never gave you my last name.
No, but you're the only Sybil in town, apparently. If you don't want the key, I'll take it. We'll take that room. You can figure something out on your own.
I'm the one they put the room for.
There you go. We've got the credit card, right?
I actually have a waiver. I can go in and talk
Awesome.
to
You do that, I'll get the
Dolores.
bags.
Okay. That works.
Pazari has an inordinate number of bags.
That we didn't even bring out of my.
Then that we're just not
cell.
sharp. It's just like, wait a minute, no bags.
Pazari, like you turn it on, Pazari has like a hat bag and like 3 different. Pazari has a full fucking travel set of steam trunks, wealthy British people luggage.
I have to be able to afford all of the outfits. You don't think I just make them up, do you? They go with me and then I just poof them on.
You're nothing but
I'm going
fucking
to the
Ezra
I'm
from
I'm
going
Fairy
going to the
Tale.
lobby
office.
too.
Okay, you go to the front office. Okay. You go to the front office. What are you doing? Front
Going
office.
to the front office as well.
I'm staying at the car until they come back out.
Okay.
Specifically, if I see Dolores, I'm ducking down behind the car.
Hold on.
Or
Because you're so tall,
No,
you start to
better-
duck, and then you just gotta do this. Shh. Damn it.
better
Fucking
idea.
car is short.
Better idea. I pull all my luggage out, and then I turn into a crow, and I'm sitting on top of my luggage. I am not going to be
I
found
should have
out.
never allowed you to pick this power. I never should have allowed you to pick this power. Okay, so y'all walk in. Same scene I described earlier.
Yeah.
It is everybody has been in this hotel lobby.
Yes.
You're pretty sure that the brand flakes are older than when Pazari saw them by like an inordinate amount of time. Like they are aging faster than the universe itself. So, y'all get in. Anyone ringing the bell?
Ding.
Lady in her 50s comes around. Looks like she's knitting a scarf. Yes.
Oh, that
yes.
is a lovely scarf that you are knitting. That my name is Natalie, and then I would like to have a room, please.
Oh, okay, okay. So, yes. Oh, well, from the sheriff too.
Yes.
All right. That's on the second floor. That's the only other one I got available right now.
That's fine.
All right, and she's gonna look. I need your ID. So
Oh,
just
sure.
Copy it. Why is it blacked out when I copied it?
That's classified information.
Then I need a federal ID. So
That is my federal ID. Just flip on the back.
just holds it up, goes and copies it, holds up the other one that's solid blacked out. I'm just gonna
You know how this works.
takes a picture. Puts a key down, hands you your ID back.
I will be sure to contact my people about that later and then get you all of the yarn in the world that you need for just that photo to be deleted.
Isn't it illegal for a government agent to bribe?
I'm not bribing. I am paying you.
That's a.
That's a
Yeah.
bribe.
That's a bribe.
I know.
I'm so proud. I'm corrupting her so well.
So she hands you that and she goes, hey, yes dear, sorry, we're all full.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to confirm something. That her companion said that I was already checked in and handed me the key, which I would not think would make sense. The sheriff,
Goes
the deputies,
and pulls up the paper that has a picture that's definitely not you. Sybil Benoit. Benoit is not spelled right.
Oh my.
Age 65. Height 5'6". Weight too much. Driver's license that just says 11111111666.
Ma'am, did you read that?
It looked legit.
I think this one might look a little more legit.
Is that a Montana driver's license?
Yes, I'm from Montana. Also, if you need to ask the deputy, he will let you know that I'm the one that should have been checking in, not someone else.
She goes over to a window, lifts it up. You goddamn kids doing this shit again? Fucking tell your moms.
Did it look like Pazari in the photo? Just like
No.
female Pazari?
It looked like a bad rendition of Sybil. Like, it looked like someone tried to draw Sybil from memory and gave her crow's feet.
There's not another room in here because I'm a little worried that someone else checked into that
You
room.
can-
Hold on, come with me. And she comes out from, and she's a little lady. It's like she's topping the 5 foot in the shoes. And y'all go down to the room and you open it.
Oh my.
Just-
The mattresses against the window but it's up against the bar of the curtain frame, so it wasn't actually pressing on the curtains into the window, so you didn't know until you opened the room. The toilet is overflowing.
Oh.
Because it has to be.
My God.
The shower curtains have been...
They are the reason the toilet's overflowing.
No, they've been pulled and put over the headboard like draperies on the wall. They're just sticking there.
Okay.
And the TV is turned around backwards.
That's actually a feat because this is an old fucking tube TV.
Mm-hmm. All the drawers are missing. Just the empty casing. The drawers are nowhere to be seen.
You're sure you don't have any other rooms?
You can have my room.
No.
No.
Did you just show up
Why
and
are
see
you
this?
here?
You just it's like the meme of the dude that's singing. I'm saying he turns around and there's like she keeps doing this to me. It's just like the little kid.
I think we need to have a proper discussion.
I'm weirded out. How there are not a lot of cars here. How are you guys full? I'm just curious. People here.
We ran by the hour, dude. Here.
Company expense. I will pay for the damages, and then I ask that she basically gets ready to just like take out a little notebook, also grabbing the remote too, and just basically write down in just that
Worth
symbol
it.
that you just see that this button get just immediately
Worth it.
pressed down.
Okay. Roll me tough
Worth it!
at disadvantage.
Look,
Still worth it!
It
Pick
is
your
okay.
room. I will
That's fine.
gladly share the room if you are.
It's,
okay
it's
with
still
that, 'cause
7.
I do
Okay,
think we
so
need
it's
to
the
have
same
a discussion.
situation.
Yes.
1 harm. You have a -1 ongoing, replacing the one that you had just gotten over. As you said that,
And then you bait, and then you.
you call and you just thunk, and you just see 2 legs with boots pop up from behind it, and all of a sudden, you're in a field. There's 2
Is your friend
easels.
okay?
There's 2 easels. No!
There's 2 easels.
No!
And you see this. He's not tall, but he's not short. Broad-shouldered, again, dark skin, short hair, cropped beard. Hi, yeah, come on, get up. It's fine. Come on. I'm gonna hand you this brush. This is a number 3.
I want to bite his hand.
You go to bite it, and it hurts you.
Ooh.
He just goes, "Yeah, I get it. It's fine." However, carpenter, tough. Also, Chuck Norris is up here, so
All those people he killed, and you let him up here?
he didn't kill anyone.
All those people on the show! Killed so many people.
That's fictional. What you do is real. Anyway, I know you have it in you. Because right now, we're actually going to paint a hellscape together. But it's going to be a happy little hellscape. So I've got your verdant red, your blood angels red, your blood for the blood god template plate. I don't know. I don't paint minis that much, but they said you might like this one. I also have umber and cobalt blue and vermilion white. So come on.
What about the alizarin crimson?
Oh, that one's right here now. Since you mentioned it, we got it for you.
So you're saying that I control this?
No.
You
We're being moderately accommodating because if you controlled this, there'd already be a penis on things. And right now, just not feeling that.
You could feel it for longer.
With yours, no, I couldn't.
Ooh.
But it's okay. I don't judge you on size.
Damn.
Now come over here and let's paint. And then you all of a sudden, like it's the straight adrenaline shot to the heart, like you're a Nadine bitch.
So,
Like,
so it is basically like that the meme of like the kid that got the vein popping.
but
Yeah.
but you're sitting there holding a number 3 fan paintbrush.
and
in
then
your
you
hand.
just hear just like Nad just go like, that damn Pazari, I swear.
Oh, so this is their
Also,
fault.
Pazari, your wings flare for a second, and as they go back in, there's white feathers instead of black.
I hate this so much. I'm not here for the redemption arc.
Alright.
The worst thing you can do to a demon. Forced redemption arc. Pray the devil away camp for Pazari.
Yeah,
More
then
like
I,
anyway.
yeah, then I do think that, that I don't mind that. Oh yes, Miss Dolores, is it a twin bed up in the other room?
Yes.
Thank you. Then that we will end up taking my room, and then that whatever happens.
Y'all just throw a key at Pazari's unconscious form. Just a
with just
spitting
that,
on the horn.
With just that, like my accuracy, just toss it and just gonna be like, "Now you can have that room."
Just go straight down the vest. I'm not gonna make you roll because that'd just be fun. Like Pazari sits up. The fuck?
That's not even like registering right now, though.
All right. So let's just try to make this quick before we go to bed. Then that our organization had captured Pazari.
Why did Pazari know my full name?
What connection do you have with Pazari?
None. I don't know who the fuck Pazari is. All I know is that they handed me a key and said, I checked in for you. Which means they somehow made a fake ID that had my name spelled slightly incorrectly, but my name.
Benwah. Benoit.
Here's the best part.
Or
See,
as
I
much of
didn't
my
do
name
this to be mean to her so much as to be mean to her. She's got to explain all this shit.
So much, at least the names that anyone would find out. How did she know my name?
That
When did he know my name?
we had basically went over my case files, and then that basically that a Theodore, and then
Uncle Teddy.
and then a forget the other name popped
Ulysses.
up. A Ulysses.
Teddy and
popped up.
Ulysses Benoit, yes, I know, they're old cowboys. Why do you have my family in any of your case files?
Because that this was basically part of Ladarius Jackson's file we had reviewed, and basically that he's an ex-agent of our organization.
Again, you keep bringing up ex-agent. I've met Ladarius twice.
Yes, that he's
Twice.
a rogue. He is a rogue agent.
I know basically nothing about him. I know that he came to figure out what happened to his sister, who I had more of a friendship with, who passed away a few years ago.
Murdered.
I don't care if it's your birthday. Shut up.
Yeah.
He came along, we met a couple of times, got into some spooky shit, as I normally do most of my life, but I don't know him. Like, he showed up at my family's house out of nowhere. It was awkward. My family thought he was a salesman, so I can't really tell you much of anything about him or where he is.
I mean, I don't know either, but that I was actually assigned to basically assign for this mystery in a sense, and then that this was the closest contact I had, and then that unfortunately Pazari was the only thing we had available.
Unfortunately, Pazari. That's my trademark.
I got called here because a friend of mine got called.
You wanted an SMG. You get a Pazari.
Like, the deputy called a friend of mine, Idol. He wasn't available, so they had him call me first. I guess because I deal with this kind of shit. But I was down in New Orleans and I drove up here.
The whole time, Dolores is just listening to all of this mess.
No, we went up to her.
She's
Dolores,
listening.
Dolores
She's
is just
still
like
listening.
going back to knitting and watching fucking Seinfeld.
Yeah, that the least thing that we can do for Miss Dolores is basically that I can have my crew clean up and take care of that.
I mean, I can pay for it,
I
but
can
what's
pay for it.
Pazari? What your Pazari? What's his deal?
Their deal is that would that our case files on Pazari know about their vices?
Okay.
You know all my secrets.
You know what? Spence, roll me a d6, just a straight d6, and we will decide what is up.
1.
Okay, so this is what you have on Pazari. Pazari is a very old demon. Not of the higher echelon. Like, somewhere between your name is going to be in a book written by Milton and an imp. Like, Pazari is somewhere in that nebulous gray region of
Not the devil,
not quite middle management devils.
and not a general,
So team lead.
but not
No. Pazari is assistant to
Sales
the regional
associate.
manager of hell.
Oh,
Sales associate.
I have a whole like content board that is all my own. I have
Pazari
my
is
own
very
office.
much self-appointed assistant manager to someone that's not even the manager, and just decides that their department is extremely painful mischief.
Fuckery.
Fuckery is the best way to put it.
So
You are not quite at buggery. You're at fuckery.
Oh, we've done buggery.
so
so
what's your friend's deal?
oh
No, well, continue on with that. So you know that.
mhm.
You know that Pazari was lured in by multiple agents that had a victim-esque note to them. And that's what you have clearance for. Like, you know that what you know, you don't know Pazari's vices other than if something seems like a rabbit, Pazari is the dog that's going to hunt. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
Fair description.
Yes.
So basically, that they are a demon that is self-appointed.
Wait, whoa. I'm sorry. Demon?
We have that we do have a bit of a leverage.
Demon?
Leverage. Yes, demon.
Please tell me one of the idiots in your agency didn't summon him.
No,
Please.
that they had
Flip that.
actually captured them because then that they like to prey on victims.
Wait! Your agency came across a fucking demon.
Yes.
And rather than dispatching it, they decided to collect it?
I guess so.
I'm a prize.
Who the fuck do you work for? Because I think I need to tell my people about your people and some of their practices.
I guess that the same entity. I don't know.
You do not work for the same entity I do, I guarantee it.
That's understandable.
And y'all are sharing a room tonight.
But
I know it's not you that captured the demon, but I'm trying to understand here.
I understand that.
I
But
don't think you do.
I do understand that, but we do have leverage if then that they act out.
Is that
that-
the thing you pushed earlier?
Yes, did I think of it as like a choker collar, if you will?
So you have
Yes,
a bark
choke
collar
daddy.
on the demon if it acts
No.
out.
It is basically like the equivalent of like a taser.
Is there a backup plan for this? Because this sounds like it could go so badly for everyone involved if it stops working at some point.
You could almost say it might go to hell.
I mean, that,
Pazari's in the room now for no reason, just so that line can be delivered.
Nah,
Now you're out. You're
I'll be
like-
nice.
You lean in, say it. I'm going back to my room now.
I mean that.
I made a hammock.
I mean that. Honestly, that this is the best kind of leverage that I have.
No, the best leverage to not have a demon working with a field agent.
It was just all it was just eat. All it was just eat. It was just like
Sybil
either
has
that.
so many thoughts on this.
It was just basically either that or else experiment 626.
Ha! Oh,
Listen
I,
to listen
it-
to so sad.
are you with the FBI?
Neysa, go to
Yes, you
Louisiana.
are.
Fuck some shit up.
You're legit FBI.
Ohana means
Well,
nobody get left behind, but
technically,
New
that, you know, that is
Orleans.
our- So
Sorry.
basically, technically, that is our cover, but it is one of the shadowy FBI agencies.
Oh, I'm going to have to call the conclave.
I mean, that I don't know shit about magic, so I don't. Even,
I think that's obvious. No offense.
it's fine that I am more of a thinker and a doer.
Oh, I'm a thinker and I'm a doer, and I have to deal with a whole lot of weird shit, and
That's what he said.
demon is not on a good spectrum for the most part. But
But
I
then,
will assume you have it under control, and if you lose control, I will make sure it's back under it.
please help me with that. That'd be appreciative.
And
Have
with
a
that,
good night.
Well, with that, I think that y'all will be bedding down, and we
Yep.
can make this into a 2-shot with a undisclosed second game date.
Mm-hmm.
Because anyway, it's mostly
you pulled a Hewitt.
Yes, I pulled a Hewitt, and I made a
Yes.
game that's a 2-shot instead of a 1-shot because I want an investigation phase instead of bullshit goes down at the dirt raceway track and we just set the whole bitch on fire.
Or
that would have
extra
been
shot taser.
streamlined, but
Yes, it would have been streamlined. But streamlined is not always the most opportune or best experience. Anyway,
I'm not going to complain about getting more Pazari.
so I hope y'all had fun.
We did.
I've
Absolutely.
allowed y'all to do as much ridiculousness as possible as I think I can. But we're going to be quiet. Well, let's see. Hold on. Sunday we will be streaming. Whoever shows up for it, we will do a mock debate / battle for peppermint versus pumpkin spice instead of our normal investigation check because we really didn't have a whole lot that interested everybody this time. So we'll figure out something else on those stuff. We will also come back with better and newer stuff after the holiday because we're going to be quiet over Thanksgiving because
Thanksgiving.
I'm going to be out of time and Thanksgiving is Thursday. And as much as I love people, I'm going to be crammed full of turkey and mashed potatoes. So there's going to be no game.
Right.
Plus, I might be in Mississippi. I don't know.
Maybe.
So we'll be quiet this next week and be back with more leatherworking on toolkits the Sunday after the holidays, and then more back to our regular schedule with
Black
Tears of
Friday.
Kairos. And so, whenever we have time, we will finish up Hotrod because y'all are going to like where this is going.
I already like
I already like where it's going.
So let's see. My wife is here, so I'll let her do the socials.
oh boy.
Yeah, so we'll tell us how you really feel.
Don't fuck with demons. That's what.
No,
Don't
fuck
make
with us.
deals
We're super
with
fun.
don't
We're
deal
super
with
fun.
demons.
There's like at least 5
Demons
people
are
from
as
like
bad as
the
Fae.
2 games
Fuck
Pazari's
Fae.
been in that's already happened. So
What?
like, there's like 5 people between 2 other games that Pazari's already been in that didn't follow those rules.
They're as bad as Fae.
Desiree. Then they're on mic here. Just two. Good God.
Anyway,
Old man with a shotgun.
you can find us on Twitch and YouTube, obviously here at Team Bonus Action. We are Team Bonus Action on Facebook
On brain.
That's a thing.
at bonus_team, at Twitter
While it lasts.
while it lasts because Elon's just running around chewing on wires till it breaks. And we have our website, which is teambonusaction.com.
It's so pretty. You
It
should
is
check
very
it out.
pretty, and you can watch our stream from there. You can donate. Please continue to donate to our Extra Life. We are at a little over 1,200, and our goal is 15. So come on!
Yeah, let's get to that goal.
I pointed the wrong way. It's this way.
It,
This way.
I can't. The
I just
delay
got-
is too
This
long.
way.
Look, I made this out overlay. I'm
Oh,
just doing
gosh.
this.
It is this one.
I'm just doing this because I know where it's at.
Anyway, so thank you all for watching. Give us a watch, give us a like, give us a follow. And since Knox is not here,
Don't let your meat loaf. Good night, everybody.
Comment, like, subscribe. Do the things.
Ring the bell.
I don't know how to ring the bell.
Okay, go to waiting.
Wait, can I do that?
Yeah, click waiting. Hit mute.
Oh my.
Thank you.